for the drive, for the ride. Crank the wheels, the earth trembles, no sleep. From dawn till dusk, they fight and never retreat. Tracks and dirt, whisper tales of the quest. Pushing limits, showing all who's the best. Roaring like lions for the thrill of the race. Webb RC's passion ain't no escape. For the love, for the joy, taking the edge. Pushing limits, showing all who's the best. Roaring like lions for the thrill of the race. Webb RC's passion ain't no escape. For the love, for the joy, taking the edge. Living loud, always leader in the ledge. Crossing the plains to the mountains tall. City lights to shadows they haul. Every peak conquered, every valley seen. Racing in the blood, living the dream. No surrender, just gas, just tracks in the mind. Rapping tales of victory in the winds they find. Brothers and sisters all along the same chase. Living for that roar, burning through space. Roaring like lions for the thrill of the race. Webb RC's passion ain't no escape. For the love, for the joy, taking the edge. Pushing limits, showing all who's the best. Roaring like lions for the thrill of the race. Webb RC's passion ain't no escape. For the love, for the joy, taking the edge. Living loud, always leader in the ledge. On the ledge, we're laying the ledge. Ooh, the ledge.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope everybody is having a great weekend.
Thanks.
We are here at Don Garlits. I got Mike Mercandale on the mic with me.
Hey, how's everybody
What's
doing?
going on?
Hey, guys. Great to have you guys out here at the Don Garlits Museum of Drag Racing, covering the Fall RC Nationals this weekend. It was a great surprise when you guys offered to come out, and appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate you having us out here.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah. In fact, the first time you guys came here, it was one of the very rare races that I didn't come.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think AJ or one of the guys invited y'all out. And
Coach D.
Coach D.
Yep.
Coach D did. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Ready? And that's a guy I miss. I haven't seen him all season.
I've seen him fishing and doing some, with him being the coach and everything, seen a lot of weightlifting.
Oh, no kidding. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. You guys are coach. So when it says Coach D, is that what it is, or it's just different sports, or is it?
He's actually a coach at a school, and he works with the girls on weightlifting and all this kind of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you going to handle that for a little bit? It looks like she is. Annette Cruz, our stat girl, she's being cross-utilized right now, so.
She's doing an awesome job.
She really is. We have a great group out here. You guys may have seen earlier, Chewy out there spraying the track, and we have Richard Madera, Celso, Jorge Rosley. Just guys really give of themselves to come together and make these special weekends happen. These race weekend special, I should say. So.
Power Mad says, I hope you spent the whole week in Florida and enjoy the weather. Tell Mike I said, what's up?
Man, that's my guy right there. He and Sherry, man, I miss those guys. Miss you guys, man. Hope to see him at a race somewhere. they don't travel to Texas much, and you know I go back and forth, man. So, but I get it. I get to fly for free.
Lucky. Has
Oh,
its benefits, huh?
Yeah, it does. It does. Working for an airline definitely has its benefits for sure. So.
Junior, what's up, guys? JoJo. Hello, Chewy. Randy Ratliff. Hey, y'all. Good luck, everyone. Wish I could be there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, when we almost had to cancel this race due to some supplies, I actually checked the weather. And when I checked the weather, I'm like, we can't cancel this race. We can't postpone this race. We've just been through a hellacious summer. We're getting this race in, darn it. And that's what we were shooting for. And listen, the community really came together. I had a hellacious weekend in my personal life, and I could not handle certain management responsibilities this week. I had some serious emergencies. Got on the horn, and really 3 or 4 guys came together and helped make this weekend happen.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very awesome. Teamwork makes the dream work.
You know, absolutely. That's exactly right. And, you know, you guys know a lot about that with all the traveling that you guys do. Yeah, absolutely. And it definitely takes a community to make things happen.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's like when we weren't able to travel. You know, we had Brooks and we had Cassidy and Bailey and all them help us live stream the Vegas race.
Yes, that was so cool.
Yeah.
We had some registration issues, and I think Cassidy was able to go in there, and that was violent.
She is one of the RCDRL.com queens.
Yes. I learned that weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, excuse me for like a second. I'm actually sharing this video link.
Oh, speaking of Coach T,
Coach
there he
T's
is.
on there. No kidding. Hey, what's up, Coach Diesel?
Average Stu with ADHD. It's Matt Housen, FYI. I love that, Matt. What's going on, Matt? Gary Campbell, Merck.
What's up? Finally got to meet that guy, man. Cool
Did you?
Guy, man. Nice guy. Really enjoyed. I really enjoyed my time in Florida. Period. Florida, in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
In Vegas, it was really nice. It was my first. I'm not gonna call it no prep. We got to dump that name. It's outlaw.
It's outlaw.
There is
yeah.
nothing no prep about that. You know,
Well,
other than the dry tire side.
Yeah.
But great group. You know, what I enjoyed also is that when they had a challenge with the timing system, even though it was Supa Speeds and, well, it wasn't Reckless's first. I know it was Aaron, Supa, and Eli's like first major race.
Mm-hmm.
No one panicked. RC Corvette. They just pivoted.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you have to do. And, you know, with you guys being in business doing this, I'm sure that you guys have experienced the same thing. When a feed goes down or when your internet's not working, or you have to pivot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You can't just quit. You can't give up. You can't pack up and leave. And that's what happened. You know, they were mindful enough to already have a backup timing system on standby. And just as smooth as they can be, everyone came together and assisted Aaron Supa and knocked it out. And before you know it, boom, back up and running. I was familiar with the TrackMate system vaguely, but it was something that I had to get, reunited with,
Right.
for lack of better words. And we wound up having a great weekend of racing. I look forward to 2025.
Are you going to be the race director again for?
Yes.
Okay.
So look, first time I was honored to be a guest race director. I insist this year. I insist. It was amazing. I didn't even get to enjoy Vegas. I literally flew in. I got an opportunity to visit my sweet first cousin, Heather. Heather,
Mm-hmm.
if you're watching, hello, darling. And we don't get to see each other much. And it was game 1 of the World Series that night, that Friday night. And so we were together when the Grand Slam happened. We're big Dodger fans.
Gotcha.
And I grew up in Southern California. So big Dodger fans. And it was incredible, time with her. But I never experienced Vegas at all during that trip. I mean, I've experienced Vegas, period, yes. But that weekend. So next year, I guess the point I'm getting at is that I'm going to make sure I either stay a day later, most likely. You know, I literally clocked out and jumped on a plane, landed, took my car, went straight to the racetrack, and you know, and then started working. And then as soon as that race was over with, I think I helped clean up about 45 minutes, and I went straight to the airport, and I was out of there. So
Yeah, because you had to be here, right?
I attempted. Yes,
You attempted?
that was
I remember
the
you
attempt. Yeah, that was the attempt. You know, things didn't work out. I actually flew to Charlotte, and it just never could really happen. So
Gotcha.
it happens like that when you're flying standby.
Oh, yeah. Well, we hope next year that I know we are planning.
We're going to be there next year.
Okay, we're going to be there next year. Rich is
nice.
already marking it down.
Even if they don't want us to live stream, I'm still going to be there.
Beautiful.
Hey.
Well, you got my vote for sure.
Hey, Eli and all y'all, just heads up. Even if y'all don't want us there, we're going to be there. What's up, Brooks?
Brooks is on here. Hey, what's that, brother?
Jaime, what's up? Gary Campbell says, Merck, my first impression of you was as expected. You're one hell of a great guy.
Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. With purpose and intent, we tried to serve our racers with, you know, with quality and integrity. Really, you guys are out there. You're spending your money. You're away from your families in some cases. Some cases you bring your families, but still, I think it's very important that you know, we serve our racers as customers. I'm in the customer service business, you know, and so and I take it very seriously. But thank you. As I'm closing out my 11th year doing this, I'm glad I was able to get the opportunity and earn the trust of JB and, you know, RC Corvette and the whole Supa team to go and do that.
The Supa team is awesome.
They're just first class, you know, first class. You know what? And that's something else that I've heard from different people, you know, not so positive stories about these outlaw guys or this or that. That was some of the most professional teams, from just an individual racers to the teams. They were so professional. It was truly an international event by having Australia there. Aruba was there. And then, of course, all parts of the United States were there, Puerto Rico. As well. It was just an awesome event. It was really, really some quality racing and quality drivers. I'll never forget, for me, the 139 that took out the 138.
Yeah.
You know, it was just amazing. It was it was wonderful to call that race, you know, and so everyone got a little taste of how I commentate and everything like that. It was good.
Well, I know you do an awesome job because I've heard you quite a few times.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I score our live streaming darn near close to a D. I never had the opportunity to really focus on this side of it, and that's why I'm excited to learn from you guys as much as I can in a short time.
Oh, absolutely.
You guys do an outstanding job.
We told you anything that you need. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, this is the investment that you guys made in quality products, your time, learning, and the delivery that you guys do, really second to none in my opinion.
Well, thank you. We are an open book for you, so any questions you got, any concerns, let us know.
Woohoo! 'Cause I'm going to ask. I tell all the racers all the time, you know what? There's no dumb questions, so I'm going to ask you guys a bunch.
Will there be an Ocala next year? Just asking.
Who asked that question?
Ricardo Cruz.
He's been asking that question behind closed doors. Ricardo, all I can say is that we're working on it. We're working on it, and we would love to come back to Florida next year. There are some logistics that we need to work out, and know that we're trying. You know, we're trying to come back. You know, full disclosure, I'm taking a new position with my company outside of RCDRL, the company, and it's going to tie me up. And with that comes other challenges, because I do wear some big shoes out here. It kind of looks simple as a commentator, but this is somewhat a dangerous place to race. You really have to be a quarterback. You have to see way. You got to see the safeties. You got to see your defensive ends. And I say that because this is an open commercial museum with people going in and out at all times, cars crossing the finish line. We had in 4 years, we had one unfortunate incident, and it looked like it was intentional. We had a young gunner of all people. In fact, Chewy's niece, her car looked like deliberately ran over. And I mean, it was a perfect smash too. It was just, it was really sad. And you know what, again, what was cool? Everyone came together and offered chassis, bodies, parts, and pieces to
that's
get that
the
car
RC
back
community.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Jamie Beasley says, tell Michael Mercandale I said hello and hope to see him next year.
Jamie, will you be back tomorrow? Because I have your daughter's plaque from last month's race, and it came out really nice. We got rid of the art and replaced it with some more family-friendly kid art. It really came out nice. I'm hoping to see you guys.
Ready?
And what's up, Steve Larson? I saw that. Good luck, guys. Good luck. What's up, William Locklear? How are you?
Richie's doing an amazing job with these instant replays, sponsored by Voodoo. Just a great job. Man, look, when I grow up, I'm going to be like you, bro.
Doug and Wanda, what's going on? So tell me a little bit about yourself, Mike Mercandale. What got you into the hobby/sport?
Yeah, just that question alone gave me goosebumps just now because it's very near and dear to my heart. And it was by accident, honestly. Most people know that I came from a family of drag racers. Like my dad, he drag raced bikes. He was more of a mechanic, didn't drag race too much, but we were always around the sport growing up. I'm talking when I was like, 4, 5, 6, and 8.
Right.
And so thereafter, I became a huge fan of the sport, especially with the NHRA mainly, going to Pomona. That was my home track growing up in Southern California. Well, anyway, long story short, fast forward, my daughter, I brought her to Pomona for the 50th anniversary. It was a summer race there. She fell in love with junior drag racing. And we bought her a junior dragster. And she just started getting into it. And it took her, and this is for everyone out there that thinks that this stuff is easy, it took her 3.5 years to win her first event. Her first race, she went to the finals.
Awesome.
And we thought, this is going to be easy. She never returned to the finals for 2.5, 3 years.
Really?
But the determination. We have a guy out here right now that right before you guys went live, he had been here. This is his third event that he's been to, and he had never gone down the track, and the whole area erupted with cheer, and that was amazing.
Is that what they were?
That's what it was.
Okay.
Even I didn't know because I didn't attend last month's race, but when I saw him today, he was just stinking up the place. I mean, he kept hitting the island, but he never quit.
Never gave up.
Got some help, and now the car is going straight. So, in a nutshell, we started doing that. My daughter and I had an incredible bond because of all the traveling and all the crew chiefing and all of the just working on the race car. She worked on her own clutch, and I was doing other things. So it just created a great bond. Well, she aged out. Mm-hmm. It was my son's turn to get in a race car.
Awesome.
He's like, nah, Dad, I'm good. I'm like, dude, you're my son. Like, what are you doing? And that went back and forth for several months. Eventually, I got tired of those 2 dragsters sitting in the garage. We sold them, and we shipped them to Australia, actually. And, sold them. I didn't want to ever run into that car, because I did have a third race car that I have, a little blonde, blue-eyed Bailey. She's grown now, married with a kid now. And I never wanted to race my own car, so we actually sold it out of the country. True story. Fast forward a little bit. My son and I went to Mike's Hobby Shop in Carrollton, Texas, and the John Force Traxxas funny car had just come out. Started drooling. I mean, even he started drooling. He goes, now, Dad, I'll race this. $500, man, you better get out of here, kid. You're going to play with that thing for 2 weeks, and it's going to sit on the shelf. Well, his mom said, just get him the car, man. It's Christmas. Get him the car. So I got him the car, but you can't have one. So I went and got myself one.
That's right.
Then we had the Traxxas DTS timing system.
Gotta have that.
I'm in it for like $1,300, $1,400, and even that got a little boring. And then I found out that Craigslist existed, and they were selling them used on Craigslist. So I got 2 more, And then that's kind of how it started. When we got the 4th car, a light bulb went off. And then my marketing background came alive. And I put an ad back on Craigslist, forming an RC club. I don't like club. Forming an RC association. That sounds too, whatever.
Formal.
And formal, exactly. RC Drag Racing League.
That sounds good.
And that's what stuck. And then all of a sudden, so we go to this high school, completely without any permission whatsoever. And sure enough, 1 guy, 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys. Our first race had like us, the 4 of us, and like 5 other people. And that's how it begun in March of 2013. And we just signed like in total, not all active, but we're at like 1,879 members.
Holy, that's awesome.
Yeah. So very proud of it. Scott Davis, when he and I first got together, he kept trying, because we had a very advanced Excel spreadsheet that handled what drag track is today.
Right.
And he kept saying, I think I could build something. Now, this guy's a total stranger. Looked like an Amish guy. And we all
great
tell him
man,
that,
though.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't know him. Nobody knew him. And he drove by. He just drove by. So at this point, we had graduated to a hobby store. They found out about us. They came out. Even Traxxas would come out, and because we were all racing their funny cars. And they joined us. They had brought a little team of racers out there. And we were having a great time. So now we're starting to build. And at about, 40, 50, 60 entries, Scott Davis came up, and he's like, man, I think I could build something where everybody can watch it on their phones. Literally, I was like, man, get out of here, dude. Like, we just built this incredible Excel spreadsheet. We finally got it right. Don't change anything. Well, he came back. Thank God he came back a second, a third, a 4th time. And then finally I said, okay, after this race, let's go to lunch. Or let's, dinner, whatever it was. We sat down, and he showed me what he had already been working on. Like, he knew he was going to get to me. And there were some things that weren't fundamentally correct for drag racing, but it was close enough. And so we actually I would never forget, one day I was at his house, and I fell asleep in a chair sitting next to him, and he was just geeking, nerding out on these computer screens, and he's just coding away. And that's how Drag Track 1.0 was born. And then from there, whenever he had time, maybe I was a small part of 2.0, but now we're at 4.0. And it's just incredible. Drag Track, what you guys see, does so much more behind closed doors.
Right.
Keeps track of all of our receipts. Anybody that has, purchased from memberships to T-shirt sizes to, of course, their race day entries and all of that kind of stuff. So it makes great for accounting purposes. At the end of the day and at the end of the year for tax reasons or whatever, accounting.
The IRS.
Yeah, those people. But and then there's voting involved too. If we wanted to turn that on, we can vote for Driver of the Year, Rookie of the Year. We can do it manually, like where everyone has a vote, or we can allow Drag Track to do it. We unfortunately have found out that Drag Track is not as biased as other people, so now we give it to Drag Track to pick our Driver of the Year. So anyone that has signed up in that particular year and had not raced in more than 3 races the prior year, they will have an R next to their name in Drag Track. So if a lot of you guys think the R might be for red light or right lane, or it's rookie.
Gotcha.
And so Drag Track looks for that R, and it only looks at those people's stats. So then it spits out
awesome.
A few names. And then we vet those names to make sure that, things are right and everything like that. And that's how we get Rookie of the Year.
Oh, I love that.
But that's kind of how the RCDRL was born. I know that was your original question 10 minutes ago. Sorry.
You're good.
But yeah, that's how the RCDRL was born. And then from there, my heritage is from New Orleans. I was born in California and kind of grew up half and half, right? 17 years in Southern Cal, and about 17 years before Katrina sent me to Dallas, Texas.
Gotcha.
So I really wanted a league in Louisiana, and I was able to get that through some very great people, a local management, team. I was able to place a management team there. and it changed hands a few times, and until the pandemic, hit. Southern California, my brother helped run that for a few years. Mike Smith, I don't know if you know Mike Smith's Racing Tires. He's a pretty famous foam tire guy. Like anybody that runs foam tires wish Mike Smith was still in business because he just simply had the best in our opinion. But Ralph Tocco, Dave Massey, just so many great guys. The Sugar Shuttle. Now he since moved to Arizona. Todd Sotero, you may have heard.
Yes.
Of him. Yeah, awesome guy. So they all kind of helped form. Countless others. Don't get me wrong. RCDRL California, and ran that until we couldn't. And we're still rocking and rolling in Texas. So in fact, we built that purpose-built track a few years ago, and so
It looks amazing. Every time I've seen a video or live, it looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you. No, it's again with purpose and intent. That track was built at its location, at its length. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into that. I have an incredible team there, headed by our track manager Joel Shipman, Duncan Jones, Jerry Hicks, and then now a guy named Ryan Bowman. He's not only learning the commentary side of it, he really likes it. And there's a difference. The guy has his own, and he's got the great Texas Southern drawl that I can't get. Don't want it really, but love you guys. But he's more authentic in a sense that we're in Texas, and he's got the perfect voice, for it. And he's a racer, so it's going to be a little tough for him. It's hard for us to race. It really is. I still insist on racing. I'm not going to race this weekend here because I really want to learn as much as I can from you guys.
Right.
And thank you again for coming. I really appreciate that. But it's incredible track. The night racing, it looks like something out of Star Wars.
It looks beautiful out there.
Yeah, thank you. I can't wait for you guys to see it in person and actually, help cover an event there. That would.
Well, hey, we'll have you live streaming, and you'll be pro.
Well, like I said, when I grew up, I want to be like Richie over there, man. I'm looking at these slow motions and, phasing in and out of us and this, that, and the other. Let me make a quick announcement.
Go ahead.
Quick. Hey, guys, we need to start this. We have 8 drivers. 8 drivers. That's a good number if we're going to stay right there. Final call for the bracket race driver. Watch the lights. So final call for the bracket race, 2 minutes. 2 minutes before we start inputting all of the numbers, all of the names into the computer. And then we're going to click the random button. And we're going to go racing. We'll let you guys know about a 10-minute warning before the race actually begins. And yes, test and tune will continue in between rounds.
Ready? Watch the light.
And back to you.
Look what Gary Campbell wrote.
What do you wrote?
Right there.
Oh, man. Lord, dream team. That's right, baby. That's right. And there's a big part of that that I totally agree. Not only I agree with them, and I've actually said it, and sometimes it was kind of within myself. I'm like, man, the way they cover things and the way you interview drivers during downtime. Now, the one thing about the RCDRL, we don't have as much downtime because we have so many classes.
Right.
So, but you still have time to bring in a racer and interview them at the same time your husband is over there covering the track and doing instant replays and finish line shots and stuff like that. It's just incredible. Fox and F1 Sports, you eat your heart out. You guys are doing a great job. So,
Wilfredo Perez says, hi, Michael Mercandale.
hello, Alberto Perez. Miss you, brother. It's been a long time, man.
Miles per hour.
Miles per hour is still out. That's the one in front of you. Yeah. Keep walking towards me. Yeah, there you go. You may need to spin it. Just spin it around. No, that did not do it.
Hey, CC, what you doing?
I had the privilege of meeting CC.
Did
once.
you meet
Yeah,
CC?
She
I
came
love
to a
some
Dallas
CC.
race, and I met her and her dad. Great people, We're
Yes.
really great. I can't wait to see him again.
Carlos.
And unfortunately, the Crybaby Baby Nationals is the same weekend as the next Florida race.
Is it really?
And by then, no good, no bueno. No, now both lanes are out. Left lane is good, right lane is out.
What's going on? Jonathan Diaz,
No.
Danny Cooper,
Watch
Joe,
it.
how are you?
Is that yellow
Yes,
light
I'm
on
local
over there?
race for now.
Okay, so it's over here,
Awesome.
then somebody kicked something over here. That happened earlier.
Kenneth Pratt, Stephen
It's gonna be
Joyner,
on the
Jeremy
starting
Farr,
line.
how are you? Red Beer
If
Racing,
that yellow
what's
light
going
is
on?
it's over here.
Brett
As they
Dupree,
say
how are
in
you?
Louisiana, over here in the corner.
Mike McCutcheon, Sammy Sumner, Dwayne Miller, how are y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in and watching. We appreciate it.
There you go. Oh, it went back out. Yeah, there you go. It's good. Bad. It's good. It's winking at me. It's flirting with me. There you go. Perfect right there, sir. It's got to shorten that line apparently, but we're good there. So next time that happens, let's make sure we check the starting line.
Guys ready?
So yeah, so what's going on right now is we're just testing and tuning as we usually do here. So this market's a little different than any of our other ones. Everything always happened on a Saturday. In California, Louisiana, and Texas still runs that way. That we have about 2 hours of test and tune every other week. But our contract here is an entire weekend once a month.
Okay.
And it does make it a little easier for the folks that are living afar and traveling. Like we have a bunch of folks from Georgia and Alabama here. They come in town one. Shout out to
Georgia.
yeah, so we test and tune on Saturdays generally, and we just started this new thing that for the folks that are here to win some cash and maybe pay for their weekend. One lucky winner will definitely pay for his weekend, and it's a double elimination bracket race.
Awesome.
So you dial your cars in. If you lose, you go to the loser's bracket and got to fight your way back to the other side. And we even had one guy, Piggy LaBoo, went all the way to the finals and never lost until the finals. And then the bracket created a new bracket. So we're like, we love this program, and it created another bracket. And so that guy had to race him twice. And of course, Piggy beat him. in the last one. I don't know if you know Piggy LaBoo, but I'm sure you've heard of him.
I've heard of him several times,
He
and
is a computer. He's a robot.
as many times we've talked to Brooks.
Brooks,
So
yes.
I've heard.
Brooks is one of the most incredible outlaw bracket racers. I mean, the guy just sealed the deal in. I think he said double, but I thought it would be his third time. That's those folks that are leaving. Take care, guys. Sorry for screaming in y'all ear.
Oh, you're good.
We meet some incredible people out here. A lot of folks. Now, that guy that just left there, he worked with Don Garlits. He created the 4/10 timing system.
That is sweet.
They only had 5/10, I guess, in the early days. And he created the 4/10 theory, timing system, and everything, and then worked on some of the early days of the Christmas tree, quote unquote. Yeah,
Really?
and he just came over, and he's just like a book of knowledge. And I just wanted to talk to him forever, but we have a race going on. Something,
Can you believe that?
Rude.
Now, see, we met one race director. He actually has like the first Porter Tree. I think it's Porter Tree or is it TrackMate? But anyway, like the first one.
No kidding.
And I asked him, I said, and he was running it, and I was like, it still works. They still have the system for it, huh? Yeah.
So we have two systems in Texas. We call it a first ring and our bench warmer. Our first ring was 23 to 25 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was working until it didn't. And our backup system was brand new. It was like snotting-nosed kids out of college, So we pulled out the backup system, which was brand spanking new, and now we use that one. And the other one, we need to get fixed. But we've been a little lazy on it. We need to figure out what happens. It's just brittle,
Yeah.
just one line of the finish line on the right lane. Track manager guy, if you're listening, we kind of need to fix that. But yeah, it's Porter Tree. And
Ready? Watch the light.
they don't sponsor me. They don't give me any discounts, but I believe in their product.
Well, I have to say both timing systems, we're not sponsored either, but both timing systems have great options available to the race
You
directors.
mean like TrackMate?
Yes.
Yeah, I like TrackMate too. In fact, I used that in Las Vegas. And there's certain things about TrackMate I really like. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I wish there was some kind of way they can merge the two
Integrated.
and have a baby and, you know, and boom, you know, have this great little thing. But, you know, no, they're both really good. I know, in my opinion, the with the lines on the outside and with some of the go back and forths with different program options, and maybe just that I'm more efficient with Portatree. I don't know, but both of them, I think, especially for what we do, it's great.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ready? Watch the light.
Are we still at 8? 9?
What's up, Chris Padilla, Carlos Perez, Vic? How are you? Brooks. Only problem with the TrackMate is their algorithm is off the mile per hour. I found that if you set the mile per hour about 7 inches closer to the starting line, then it's more accurate than the 10-foot separation between ET and the mile per hour.
I agree with that. You know, I've been doing this a long time, and some of the ETs did not coordinate, didn't match. You know, it was off. You know, and it was off because it measures that distance and multiplies it by the time it takes to get from the start into the finish line, meaning the start of that clock at 10 feet away from the finish line. And yeah, it was a little off. You know, in fact, I wanted to walk up there and make sure it was 10 feet, and I want to say Brooks or one of the other gentlemen off camera kind of thing told me, yeah, it's a little off. You know. Great for Facebook, but it's a little off, you know, like that. So, and we've had cops out there with radar guns, not at our new location, but when we were right near the police station, they would come out there. And
They
clock us
love
all
it.
the time. Yeah. You think they're about to kick you out, and they're like, no, really, I want to watch, you know.
And they whip out that radar gun and start seeing how fast those cars are actually going.
Exactly.
Yep.
No, I have not received a payment.
Brooks says the ET is that accurate though.
Yes. Yeah, no, I totally could see that just based on the performance of some of those cars and some of the guys that I've seen run before. You know, it's really amazing that what has Outlaw become in the last, really the last 24 months has just made a huge leap. But I guess every year they make these huge leaps,
right.
You know, and it looks like it's coming. You know, it looks like a 120 is in the works, and it's just incredible. You know, just got to stop calling it no problem.
Just call it Outlaw.
It's Outlaw, baby. 5-pound Outlaw missiles, man.
When you have a 1.55 ETA at 100 miles per hour, you know that it's off. Then Brooks says, sorry, voice to text.
That's he's definitely knows his stuff, and he does a lot of research, a lot of homework, a lot of R&D, and when things don't line up, he definitely doesn't hold back, you know. So that's good stuff.
Ready?
I'm a number stat guy myself, so I like it.
Let me give a shout out. What's up? Ohio RC Outlaws drag racing. Dave Turtle Thomas is in the house. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Dave Turtle Thomas? Now, what time does racing start? And tell us about the race.
So today, it's just a simple cash, like a cash days, double elimination bracket race. The guys are paid $20, basically for like their 2 entries. Even though it's not double entry, it's double elimination.
Okay.
Same car. If you lose, it's like you're paying for your buyback ahead of time. You know what I mean? And if you win all the money anyway. If
Right.
you never lose, you win all the money anyway. And so you win your money back anyway. But yeah, that's what's going to happen today. But today, for the most part, is a testing day. So I should have, we were going to start at 2:30. We had a few people come up late. So I'm going to go away here. Check out this bike that's about to run real quick. They got a motorcycle on the starting line.
I have seen those.
It
Those are
is
neat.
Going straight and true. That was a great bike. He's going to eventually pick up that speed. That was a 299 with a 0 at only 38 miles an hour. I guarantee you that's a sub-2 bike. Easy. we got a guy that's on that bike that's a bracket racer. He's fairly new. If he will eventually get that bike to go fast. He's not necessarily a go fast guy. Like, he enjoys his dragster. That's easily a 160 dragster. He's happy at 230 because it's a bracket. You know, he bracket races it. So, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. I don't know if he's going to race it tomorrow in the all-run bracket class. We'll see. But,
Let me ask you a question. Sure. Now, I know you've run a bunch of classes. What class is the biggest class that y'all run?
So it's a great question, but it depends on the market that we're in. You know, here, foam tire is doing great, and Pro Mod is one of the bigger classes. Obviously, bracket. We always say bracket racing pays the bills, and any big track and any track owner or track manager will tell you, heads-up racing is what everyone comes out to see. But bracket racing pays the bills. And that's why anyone that I've helped start an RC drag racing organization, I explain the importance of, everybody wants a heads-up race, which you're going to go bankrupt, or you're going to be coming out of your pocket, whatever it is, unless it's just some parking lot guys. But if you're trying to organize, you're going to have to implement some form of bracket racing, whether it be index, which is a set bracket, right, on a pro tree. But, you know, it used to be always all-run bracket because every all can run in all-run bracket. But now Street Eliminator is equally as popular. Here it's really even. It's kind of, we don't have that one class that is really great. Yes, ma'am. Oh, there's Big Daddy Don Garlits. Hey, guys, Big Daddy Don Garlits has just entered the building. Let's all take a wave if he comes by. Doesn't look like he will, but Big Daddy just arrived. You always get a tap on the shoulder and just like, smile. But yeah, darn it, that those folks just left. They wanted to meet him, and they used to work with him decades ago, and they literally just left.
What's going on? Barry Martin, B. Karakove, how are you? Daniel, how are you? Jeffrey, Dennis, Billy Schweigert, what's going on? And once again, we got 3J over there. He is the runner-up from the Clash of the Titans, which was it just last weekend? Seems like it.
All right, so we got full or full?
Mike Mercandale making a phone call.
Call that couple that just
How are you?
see if they can come back. They're not. They live 6 hours away, and they've worked with Don on certain things. That's the guy I was telling you about that developed 410s, and he may or may not answer.
Watch the light.
What's going on? Nestor Torres, how are you? Barry Martin, what's going on? It is 2:43.
Hello. Hey guys, Don Garlits, Big Daddy Don Garlits just arrived here about 10 minutes after y'all left. So I don't know if you're still
Trying to watch my services slow here. Where is this race happening? We are actually in Ocala, Florida, at the Don Garlits Museum. We got Mike Mercandale. He's going to be the race director, race master.
Say what?
You know it.
I do what I can do when I can do it.
Nestor Torres, what's up?
Appreciate you guys coming out. And like I said, I think you guys are, top notch in what you guys do. You guys obviously invested well into your system. You take it very seriously. Your husband's an awesome engineer over there. You guys are working as a 1-2 punch. So congratulations on it. Continuing education. I'm sure you guys didn't start out knowing what to do and with everything.
No.
Exactly.
So. It's a lot of trial and error and YouTube.
There you go.
And money.
Gotta have that Lajon. Got to have it. Yes, it's definitely not cheap. You guys were explaining to me all that it entails. And this camera is this much, and this camera is that much.
We have a room that used to be like our dining room, but then we made it into our studio. And let's just say it has a bunch of stuff that was trial and error, and it was mostly error.
Mostly error.
Mostly error. Yeah, most of our, well, we have 2 kids, and one of our kids is out of the house now, and our other kid, well, she's pretty much,
How
she
many kids
gone.
you have? She says she gone.
We have 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did the 3 thing.
Supa.
Supa's on here?
Supa's on here. What's up, Supa?
Hey, Supa.
How are you, Supa? Raul. What's going on, Raul? Darren, how are you? Darren is the one that makes some cool shirts. I've been seeing floating around. Oh, yeah. Supa, what you been up to? Are you ready for the Vegas race again?
Such a fun race.
Now, have you been to Fremont Street?
It's the only place I go, man. You can keep the strip. Let me tell you about Fremont Street. That is the place to be. Stay at the Golden Nugget. The Golden Nugget has been completely redone. The old Golden Nugget is no more.
Really?
So I came alive just now when you said Fremont Street.
Yes.
Let me tell you, Fremont Street, I was blown away with the. It's crazy. I don't even want to give it away. Y'all go to Fremont Street.
The visual.
The visual and all the stages that are set up.
Yes.
It's just and then I heard, it's like where a lot of the local partiers go, or they don't. That Vegas Strip stuff is just for the just to gamble, and you got so much walking to do before you see the next thing. Fremont Street, everything is it's like Bourbon Street. Everything is right there.
When I see, okay, I had never been to Vegas. I mean, we went to the King of Streets race, but we never went to Vegas.
Vegas, right.
And was it last year, Richie? Last year we went to Vegas. We went with Kid Sims and Paul with Shark RC Bodies and a few other people, and we went to Fremont Street. My eyes were open. But I have to say, I really enjoyed all the bands.
Yeah. I was
They are
about the
awesome.
Stages and everything like
Yes.
that. It was so cool. And the acoustics in there, they don't even bleed over on each other. Like if you're at one stage, you're there. You're present at that stage. And you can move over to another one. They have country and they have pop. They had, all kind of stuff. They have big ants here in Florida apparently too. Saw that thing. Yeah, Fremont Street. For me, that's Vegas. That's Las Vegas. So yeah, next year, I look forward to it. Like I said, I was honored to be a guest.
Ready?
Race master.
What's the light?
I insist next year.
You insist.
I insist.
Supa says, yes, we are ready for Vegas. Brooks is asking Supa's saying, Brooks, you ready to be a crybaby in Dallas?
Ooh.
I'm ready for crybaby.
I can't wait to see the numbers and the
Supa,
stats and everything.
please show
like
us
that.
Vegas.
From the crybaby race, I can't wait to. He's also I think trying to prove a bigger point about, prep and PJ1 and all that kind of good stuff. So looking forward to it. I really am. Even though I may not be there because of.
I've
I'll be
heard
here.
people might be live streaming it.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it. So. Look, I'm gonna be at this race watching that race. Is that crazy?
Hey,
Is it a night race or is it a day race? Well, I guess it's a day race.
it's a day race,
Day
as
race,
far as
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Now, it might go into the night.
Turnout is what I hear it's going to be. You may have to. Okay.
Ooh, good
so,
pass.
guys, I'm gonna step
All right.
away for a second so
All
I
right,
can
sounds
build these
good.
brackets so
Go
we
ahead.
can go racing.
All
Okay?
right.
All right.
Brooks says, Supa, bring a comfortable chair because you're going to be sitting out early. Well, hey, anybody that comes sitting out early, they're more than welcome to get on the live stream.
Don't forget to send that to me via
In fact, I
our
highly
email.
encourage it.
Build these
Huh?
brackets. And
Cassidy?
we have 11 entries.
What's up, Mike Honcho? Hey, what you doing? What's up, Shaw?
Absolute final call.
What's going on over there on YouTube?
Eliminations.
How are y'all doing? Sebastian, how are you doing? Darren, aloha, how are you guys doing? We are doing great. Looks like great weather again. Yes, it is beautiful weather out here. Burgess in the house.
River, watch the light. Hold on. Poultry, watch the light. Oh. You know how to do it.
All right, y'all let us go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Let us know if the camera is okay, if there's any problems, audio is good. Give us some thumbs up. Let us know if there's anything that we need to fix. Y'all know how we are. My concho wishing I was there. Big Head, what's going on, Big Head? Shaw Daniels, hey, thank y'all very much. I appreciate that.
All right, can you read to me the names?
Hey, Shaw, I hear Caitlin is back in Alabama. Her and Matthew. What up, though? What's up, Big Head? Everything is great. Thank you, Brooks.
Dominique.
Once again, now it's time to go grab you something to drink, grab you something to snack on, go use the bathroom, do whatever you got to do, and come on back because in just a little bit, Brooks is setting up the brackets right now, and we're going to be... Merkis, God. I was looking at Brooks's name on here.
Oh, punt the football, no good. Wide to the left.
Brooks, you got me all messed up over here. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I will bring a box of tissues for all the issues. My concho is great. Okay, Shaw, yes, yes. All right, I'm no longer going to look at the comments because it messed me up.
Number 7.
Y'all let us know what y'all are up to right now. Are y'all testing and tuning? Are y'all wrenching? Are y'all just chilling out and enjoying the weekend?
Tim.
Big Head says, Brooks, a middle finger. So much love in the air. Manny, how are you? Who all is going to the crybaby race?
Z.
Yes, thank you.
Because see Brooks, see what you did.
Hold on, let me call him. Where? I don't see him.
Joe Clopton, what's going on? How are you?
Brady, are you here? I don't see him. He may have...
Okay. Okay.
Bracket, this is a full.
Poultry. Yeah, poultry bracket.
Mike Honcho says it is maintenance day. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
And when you say maintenance day, is that maintenance on your car, or is that the honeydew list day, or a little bit of both?
Ferdinand.
All right, we have exactly 12, including a go fast. Ferdinand got into this bracket race. He ain't scared.
Chris Haynes, real car day.
Nobody
Awesome.
else?
Big Head.
Bobby, you're in, right? All right, so that's 12. Go ahead and put Bobby's name on there.
Who all is going to crybaby?
Okay. All right, guys, we're finalizing it. Hey, here we go. The driver will watch the light.
Woo!
Nice run to get around that.
Way to get around that sensor.
I didn't mean to do that, though.
It's like the slaloms.
It just happened.
Huh? I know, I saw that. My concho on the car honeydew list is piling up. LOL. Shaw Daniels, I will be there. Awesome. Big Head, did I just hear a tinking? Tinking. LOL.
Full? Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Brad Piper in the house. What's going on? James Martinez, hello. I'm stuck at work. That
Finish
track
line just
looks
went down.
great.
Finish line just went down, guys.
Make sure I ain't missing nobody.
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Nope, not yet.
Hey, where's
There you
AJ
go,
at,
right there.
y'all?
Thank you.
AJ's not here. Biggie Paul in the house. What's up, Biggie?
Watch the lights.
Here we go.
Good reaction time, bro. 024, and that's all you're really in. Wow. You haven't done that in a long time either. Bracket, yes. Very, very high.
What you think, Bear?
Ah, that's right. That's right.
I dazed for a second. What's up, Biggie? But that was a good ride.
Check my butt on.
Shut up.
Tell you what, them cars are fast, ain't they?
They are very fast. Now, what I am noticing is with the prep track, they're not having to prep their tires as much. And they're not getting stuck at the line. I'm just saying. You can't help but notice that.
That happened to me once, and I can't remember what it was.
Ready? Watch the light.
Here we go. Oh!
How are you going to pay them?
I tell you what, with these faster cars, I have to watch the real tree, and I actually have to do it with the tree,
So,
so that I'll miss it. When I first got here, I was doing like I normally do, and watching my screen and doing it.
you can't do that.
No, the race is over before I hit my button.
So, yeah, you're looking at the real actual tree and not looking down at the screen. Now, is there a slight delay from that tree to that screen?
No,
Or-
but that's a lot bigger because it's real.
Oh,
It's
gotcha.
right there in my face.
It's smack right there.
Beautiful weather day out here today.
It is beautiful weather. Look at that car.
All right, so the way this works, it's not like a traditional
What's up, Kevin?
bracket. There will be some guys that are
Hashtag prep tracks matter. Mike Honcho.
but at the end of the day, it'll all come together. Trust me on this. So Alan,
What's up, James
left
Duvall?
lane, Dominique,
Michael Harris,
right
how are
lane.
you? Kevin Tanksley,
Oh,
what's
that's
going
gonna
on?
be fun. These two guys are competing for a championship. They got each other first round. This was randomly
All right, well, we'll step back out like I do.
Bobby will be in the left lane up against
Aight.
Tim.
You can do it.
Rosalie. That's Dad. You'll be in the left lane against 3J, Jonathan Joyner. Over in the left lane, in the fourth pair, will be Rosalie Jr. and Jimmy. The rest of you will be on standby, which is Ferdinand, Tony, Ivan, and Gordo. This is a double elimination. But that's just how the bracket worked.
Oh. Jeez.
Forget everything I just said. We're expanding the bracket.
All right, give him just a minute.
Yeah, you were first. That's why you didn't hear it. You had Alan
And Kevin Tanksley, hello. What is the temperature there? Well, now you know that is a good question, and I'm fixing to check and see what it is. Yeah. It is currently 77 degrees with 46% humidity, 6 miles per hour for wind. Air quality is good.
Oh, can you do this? I gotta. You just hand me that.
I gotta charge my phone up in a little bit. Randy Ratliff, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for sharing, Randy. You can put a dry tire car on a prep track and run 1.5s and never get stuck. Studio 51.
Ready? Watch the light.
Good run by Alan Cryer. Now, I am ready for the Crybaby race. I think that's going to be a good race. I think the Crybaby race.
The bracket race.
Okay. Here we go.
Ready? Watch the light.
Good runs. Now, right now, they are still doing a little bit of testing and tuning while they finish up getting the brackets set up. Working on the 2025 Midwest Classic. Can't wait. Now, Mike Honcho, I think I've heard something about the Midwest Classic. I think it was darn near one of the best races last year. This year, I'm ready for 2025. Lord have mercy. But 2024 Midwest Classic was amazing. The Dastardly Syndicate, Cassidy, Erica, everybody did a phenomenal job. I enjoyed it very much. Did you enjoy it, Richie? You did. What's going on, Carol Turner? What's going on? How are you? Kyle McGriff, how are you doing?
Ready? Watch the light.
Hey, Mike, let us know when that's going to be up on rcdragraces.com. Speaking of that, if you have not already registered, get registered for rcdragraces.com. It only takes a few minutes, and it makes it so much easier for the race directors, for you yourself personally, because if you're looking for a race, you can go to that website, and it will let you know where races are convenient to you, also the races that are coming up. And as far as for the race director, it allows the race directors to go ahead and get you into the system, go ahead and get the brackets set up, so that way when it comes race day, y'all are ready to race.
All right, guys, the brackets are up on RCDRL Ocala, Florida's page. 3J and Ferdinand will kick things off. So, guys, this is your...
What do you want to get? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? What do you 2 minutes?
5 minutes, 5 minutes. 3J and Ferdinand will kick things off. Oh, my goodness. Father and son will have to face each other in first round.
Awesome, Mike.
Jimmy and Ivan will be the third pair. Tony and Dominique will be fourth. Alan Cryer and Pedro will round out.
Ready? Watch the light.
That fifth pair. The rest of you, Tim, Bobby, and Gordo, you guys will be on hold. So 3J, Ferdinand, the Rosalie family, Jimmy, Ivan, Tony, and Dominique, and Alan Cryer and Pedro. 5 minutes, guys.
Ready? Watch the light.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, where did you say they can follow along for the brackets to see them?
So right now the brackets are it's just a photograph, a screenshot of the bracket at RCDRL Ocala, Florida.
Okay.
So that's where, in fact, you guys are also live streaming from there right now, and the brackets are there, so everyone can kind of see it. It's kind of a funky look. That bracket only looks right when you have 16 cars in it. It's kind of funky. It's really weird. It's an off-brand, bracket deal, kind of made for volleyball or something like that. But it does work after everyone has gone one time. Then it starts to make sense. You know what I mean? It looks like a bunch of buy runs, but it's not. It really isn't. It's still a double elimination. So.
And how
Are you
long?
in the? You're in the race? No. If you're in the race, you cannot make any more hits because we got to go. You're not on hold that long, but go ahead. I forgot you're on hold. Yeah, he's on hold. He's on hold.
Tony Purvis, what's up? JJ Hernandez, Jesse Ruiz, Ricardo Cruz, Scott Pittman.
Scott. Thank you for giving me your feedback, man, on your package that you received in the mail, buddy. I had to do it, man. Anytime anybody orders anything special ordered, I make it special, buddy. So glad you were pleased with that. You want to race? Oh, about 3 minutes. I called for 5 minutes. Yes.
What's up, John?
Yeah,
that
means, you look at it like this, and so the top person's on the left lane, and right side is right side.
Look at that look.
She's gonna, oh my goodness. Let me tell you about Annette and I.
I saw that look she gave you.
I tell you, it's a love-hate relationship. Yeah, she's one of the best stat girls out there, but it's just one of those things. She loves me, but she don't like me.
I've given Richie that look several times.
Oh my goodness. You know what I mean? So yeah, we have a lot of fun out here, though.
Ricardo says, say hello to Ivan.
That's Ivan right there on the starting line, I believe. Ivan! Is that Ivan? Sometimes I just call out a name and see if they turn around. He didn't, so that might be Little Bo Peep. I don't know who that is.
Little Bo Peep.
I'm sure that's Ivan.
Oh,
yeah, that's Ivan. That's how I drive. Ivan, right? Yeah, who wants to say hi?
Ricardo Cruz.
Ricardo Cruz says hello.
Oh, Ricardo?
Ricardo. He heard you.
What's up, Daryl Loudermilk? How are you?
Loudermilk, haven't heard that guy. Man, how's he been? I'm glad he's still kicking.
Glad he's still kicking.
He used to, that was prior to COVID days. He was, I think, part of our Louisiana group for a while. Good to hear that he's still above the old dirty.
Above the old dirty.
You're done? Okay. Oh, no, don't go home.
She's like, I'm done. I'm out of here.
We need to be nice. We need to be nice to Annette, people. I don't know what happened. She's threatening to leave.
She's like, deuces, I'm out.
I know. She threatens. Yeah, JoJo was just as bad as that. JoJo and I would get into. You'd swear that we were married or related some way because we would go at it, but never serious. Never serious. Where people may think it with those looks. These ladies with these looks, I don't know if it's in the Puerto Rican blood or what.
She
made her damn near choke herself just now. Dangerous, but wonderful at the same time. And she said,
she's like,
Man, he said that's kind of erotic.
I do it in front of the camera.
Sorry, guys, coughing all in the camera.
But I won't go on one knee.
Oh.
So that's the always shy Tony Shield. All right, guys, after this run, we're gonna shut it down. Tony, are you part of Group A? Tony, you cannot run right now. You're about to run. I want to see you run. Call the paramedics. Driver, watch the lights. So we multitask out here, guys.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
So on testing days, we're really just it's confusion, confunction, it's organized chaos, But tomorrow it's gonna be more corporate. All right, here comes 3J now. 3J will face Ferdinand. Ferdinand is already here. So here we go, guys. Race number 1. We have 13 racers. And the way this really works, there are no bye runs until the next round. This is, like I said, pretty funky lineup. I didn't write the program. But I will take your dial-ins. Your left lane. Talk to me. 199 over in the left lane. How about it, Ferdinand? 131. Aye. All right, here we go. 131, right lane, 199. Over on the left side, 3J. Ferdinand. Drivers on your mark. I like when these guys know each other's style, so 3J just kind of waited, put his car in, watch the lights. Clean drag race, and 3J 201 on a 199 takes the win. 134 on a $131 on the right lane, and 3J moves on. Remember, he's still in it. He just moves over to the loser bracket. .3J will face Tim in the next round. So Tim, I don't know, I'm not familiar with who Tim is. Tim, you'll face Mr. Jonathan Joyner in your first round, his second round. All right, so father and son now. Talk to me, guys. This is second pair.
170.
170 on the left side. Oh, you'll be the first pair of the next round. Yeah. I'll let you know. 190. Copy that. I think Dad took the brakes out of your car or something, took your steering out. I saw him working on your car.
Come on, heads up, heads up.
So 170 versus a 190.
Come on.
Watch that acorn right next to your car there, buddy. There you go. These guys also have about 60 seconds to stage their cars. Tomorrow, we'll better enforce that tomorrow. I'll even call it out a few times just to keep everybody honest and not burning down the next guy.
Do y'all run like first is worst or first?
I'll explain that in just a second, yeah. Look at the games being played. Father and son, drivers, watch the light.
Oh.
And it was a red light start for Dad.
Hungry, eat a chicken.
Junior goes 202 and has 190. Dad was 173 on his 170, but he'll go to the loser bracket. I'm sorry, the runner-up bracket. That just sounds better. We're going to keep it Disney. We're in Florida. Jimmy and Ivan now. Jimmy on the left side, Ivan on the right side. Gentlemen, I need your dial-ins. Where's Jimmy? Jimmy Jam. Jimmy?
Jimmy.
And Ivan. I need Tony and Dominique. Tony, Dominique, go ahead and stage up, guys.
Kellen says we led racing there. It's a great place. Yes, it is beautiful out here, and it's a
Really
great
is.
track.
Dominique, Tony, Dominique, I need your dial in. You're in the right lane.
264.
264, copy that. How about it? 290. Drivers on your mark. So it is first or worse. It's first or worst here, and that is, it gets a little complicated. But the drivers, the racers know what that exactly means, and I won't have, you're not in, Tony. Yeah, of course, first is usually a red light, but if we go based on kind of the NHRA standard. Drivers, watch the lights. Green light starts, but Tony had a little trouble out there, and it cost him Dominique 272.6 at 56 miles an hour.
I'm the first loser.
He dialed in a 264,
I'm Jimmy.
and Dominique moves on to the next round. So, Jimmy and Ivan, is Ivan here? Wait, we can't test during the bracket. Just hold tight just a second. Yeah, we'll get it in. Where's Ivan? Ivan?
He's out.
He's out? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not.
Over there.
Yeah, part of. You're out. You're out. Okay. So you have a single. All right. You can run alongside him if you want. All right. So I need Alan and Pedro. Alan and Pedro.
Don't need to give it fire, right?
No. Where's Alan? Oh, Alan is here. And Pedro. Okay, cool. So, honestly, right after that pair, then that round is over.
Now, tomorrow racing will actually start at 10 a.m.
Watch
it
the
looks like.
lights. Yes, racing will start at 10 a.m. tomorrow. DJ
Good
is
run.
in the house. What up, DJ? We got something for you up here, girl. Where's that at? Oh, it's right there. So last race, we didn't have any Young Gunner awards, so we made her a special one with her name on it. It's really cool. Oh, we're doing a paper change here right now. Let me get this for her. Thank you. I just happened to look over my shoulder, and she comes in with her entourage. Here it is. Check it out.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Florida's Halloween Mash, DJ Blanco, Young Gunner. She won it. And, yeah.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations, girl. Good job.
She's so cute.
She's a darling. We met her at the Gator. She was in high heels and a dress. And she actually made her first pass in high heel shoes, and the dress came straight from church. 258. 258 for Alan Cryer. 159? 259. 259. So a 258 versus a 259. This is almost a heads-up bracket race here, guys. Ought to be good. So that was Jimmy that won that race already. Okay. All right, watch the lights. Oh, nope. Back it up. Car never moved. He gets one like that as soon as that light turned. So 258 versus a 259. We'll have to let him. Do you need to do anything to that car? You're good. You have to go back? Oh, you're good. Okay. 258 versus 259. We don't know. Sometimes the shocks release a little bit. The car comes up. He'll have to make sure that does not happen again, or he will be automatically DQ'd. Sometimes wind will push the cars back. There's a car coming right at you guys. Just hold tight. Let's see what that does. It's one of the challenges here at this facility. All right. Track is clear, guys. Drivers, watch the light. Will he catch him? No, he didn't catch him, but he got the win. 259 on a 258. Yeah, he caught him. Sorry, you fell off. 268 on the 259. That's just a good old drag race right there. 29 thousandths of a second separated them at the finish line. And that round is over. So 3J, your competition is waiting for you whenever you're ready. We're doing 5-minute turnarounds max. If you're ready, bring them on up. Tim is waiting for you here. You said you were scared or something like that earlier. Here we go. Pro Tree, yeah, I already said it. Here we go. Driver, watch the lights. And back. Now you're still in, so you can't run that car. It's double elimination.
Okay, yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Why are you racing it?
You have to wait to see who loses in this next round. Driver, watch the lights. That chassis, there's something going on with that chassis. It wanted to instantly pull. And that's one of the reasons why I like, am I on?
Yep.
That's one of the reasons why I just, and again, I'm not paid by any of these manufacturers, but the Traxxas Drag Slash for a newbie is just, it's just a way to go, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because it's tunable, parts are readily available, and there's so many people that can help you out a little bit. Like that, I don't know what that thing is, but it's given him some trouble. He's a great guy, and you want him to do well. You want him to do good, and it's just not a competitive race car. And you could see the fire and the desire and the excitement in that gentleman. I don't even know his name because he's brand new. What's his name? Do you know his name? No, no. She don't know his name either. She just gave me the get out of here.
Yes, she did.
I'm off. I'm supposed to be here this late. Driver, watch the light. And that's Chewy Blanco on the starting line right now. One of the hardest working people in RCDRL, especially in the Florida gang. You'll see him out there spraying the track. You'll see him working on DJ's car. You'll see him working on multiple people's car, and yet still have time to spray the track and kind of maintain the track throughout the race weekend.
I know last time we were out here, the whole entire Blanco family was just.
Yeah, 2 daughters.
Yes.
Wife, JoJo, the one I was telling you about. We have another. That's one of them love-hate relationships, you know. Love each other, but want to kill each other all the time. Yes, ma'am. You ready? Let's rock and roll. Who has lane? Tim, you are in.
What is up,
Left
Tony? How are you? Are you coming to the crybaby?
252? 252. Got it. All right, I'll always repeat it to make sure I get it right. 252 in the left lane, 199 in the right lane. Drivers, good luck. I will repost online after this round, but we need Jorge Jr. and Jimmy to the lanes, please. Drivers, watch the lights.
Ooh.
Oh, that car had a big delay. Oh, and went 250 on a 252, but he moved, but the car didn't. Jonathan Joyner, 211, 53 miles an hour on that 199 dial. The track will be down, you guys, just for a little bit.
Matt Housen says, hey, I know that track. Great place, great people.
Hey, Matt, what's going on, man? Good to work with him a couple of Gators ago, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. He's a good guy. Out of Canada, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, how's the weather up there, man?
I want to know when he's going to do another podcast. You know, he does podcasts, and I'm ready for him to do another one.
Yeah. All right, so we need George Jr. and Jimmy. George, you will be in the left lane, Jimmy in the right lane. Bobby, I need you back up here. You're in the left lane. Dominique is in the right lane. Gordo, you are in the left lane. Alan Cryer is over in. Thank you. Perfect right there. Alan, you're in the right lane. If you've Ivan and George Sr. need you to the lanes. You're the first pair on the loser bracket side trying to fight your way back in. Driver, watch the light. So
That thing.
we're kind of testing and tuning at the same time. So the folks that are
Gotcha.
watching at home, we are doing a bracket race, but test and tune remains open. So if the track is open, we're going to send you. And right now we're waiting for racers to come up. So we try to make sure we take care of everybody, and we have a system up here.
Be accommodating to everybody.
Exactly. So, all right, guys, we need Ivan. Oh, well, Ivan's out, right? Is that what happened? I believe Ivan was out. Yes. Okay, so that means George Sr., you want to just get sent through, or do you want to run your run? Okay. So you will advance. But, yeah, take the bye run. Right now the track is, you go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. We got to wait for them to come. If the track is open, we're going to send you guys.
What's up, Frank Greer in the house?
Frank Greer's been here. I don't know if Frank Greer's been here. I don't know. Maybe he did once. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Frankie, how come you haven't been here? Pro tree and a full tree. If you're still in the bracket race, need you up here. Drivers, watch the light. And everybody's still in, actually, because we're double elimination action. The only people that don't need to come up here is Ferdinand, Tony, Pedro. Y'all can stand down for now. But we need Gordo and Alan and Bobby and Dominique. Yeah, you're on the Byron. I've already sent you through. So go ahead.
And once again, the brackets will be on RCDRL.
Yes, it's a funky looking bracket until we get a few of these passes in, and then it makes sense. Here we go, driver, watch the light. So yeah, first or worst, really, and we talked about that earlier. It gets a little complicated, but a lot of these guys are big car racers and, you know, fans of the sport and everything like that. So, you know, crossing the center line is the cardinal sin. You can red light and hit your own wall, but you cross the center line, endangering the life of that other car. You're out. So, and everyone knows that now because we have our drivers' meetings. A lot of these are repeat offenders.
Repeat offenders.
Oh, Ferdinand. Ferdinand, you are on hold until... Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting for just a few minutes. So you can take a test run if you want. Oh, no, that's right, because that car is in. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right lane for me, right?
It's going to be right lane. Correct. You are waiting for Alan Cryer, and here he comes, and you are in the left lane. Yes. So. Yeah, you want to test real quick? Jump in there. All right, Alan. What's your dial-ins, guys? You guys are next. What's your left? Pro Tree. Drivers, watch the light. Oh, you're not in over there, but watch the light. Watch the light. Watch the light. No, yeah. No, yeah. I was just gonna send you by yourself, but now we'll wait. Okay, guys, watch the light. Ooh, big crash on the big end. Can that be reviewed?
Can that be reviewed?
Oh, man. Boom. Oh, carnage. At the big end. Oh, stop. Now you're showing off. I love it. Oh, that was awesome. Wow. Great job. Richie.
What's up? John 3J Joyner in the house. What's up?
He's in the house, because there he is right there.
I know. He watching.
Okay, guys. Dial-ins.
Mark Price, Ricardo Cruz, what's going on?
262. 262. How you doing, Mr. Mark Price? Ricardo? 215. Gentlemen, on your mark. Let it go. All right, so 215 in the left lane. 262 over in the right. All right, guys, track is clear.
Power Mad, I completely agree with you.
Gordo. And Allen now. Here we go. Drivers, watch the light. Oh, and Allen will move on. Gordo will face Rosalie Sr. Gordo and Rosalie Sr. will advance. Allen goes 276. Look at that reaction time. 006 for Alan Cryer. He ran 276 on the 262 dial. He just clicked off, made sure he didn't break out. All right, so where's Jimmy and Junior? You haven't raced Jimmy yet, right, Junior? You have not. All right, so I need Jimmy and Junior to the lanes, please.
What lanes is Jimmy going?
Jimmy is in the right lane. We also need Bobby and Dominique. Dominique is here. Bobby's here now. So you guys will come up right after Junior and Jimmy. I need your dial-ins, guys. Tim and Tony. Tim and Tony start making your way to the lanes. They're on the runner-up side of the ladder. Jimmy, 149. Copy that. How about it? 199. Junior getting that Billy D. Williams look. Got that hair growing underneath the lip.
Once again, if you look down at the bottom of the screen, huge shout out to Voodoo, BBM Performance and Parts, Straight Line Sporter, Shark RC Bodies, and RC Speed Secret. And once again, huge shout out to Mike Mercandale, RCDRL, for asking us down here and being down here.
My pleasure, guys. Love the fact that you guys came down for the Fall RC Nationals. Drivers, watch the light. Across
Whoa!
the center lane, and Junior will move on to the next round. Jimmy will face Pedro in the losers bracket. So Jimmy and Pedro, prepare yourselves to do battle. For the record, Junior goes 193.3 on that 199 gal. Broke out, but didn't matter. Once that center line was crossed, he instantly wins the race. All right, Dominique and Bobby. Bobby over on the left side. Dominique right. How about it, Dominique? 270. Copy that. How about it, Bobby? 298. Would you like fries with that? All right. On a diet. So I need a sandwich. Upsize it? Yeah, he needs it. He needs a sandwich. Yeah.
Y'all
All
go
right.
ahead and share this, share this, share this.
That's right, guys. If y'all in the earshot of this radio, please share that video and like. Go to YouTube. Drivers, watch the light. Oh, he's on the bike. Oh, the bike hits the wall. The bike's been on time every time, but not this time. Dominique moves on. Bobby will move down to face Ferdinand. Wow, that bike has to go up against Ferdinand. Ferdinand's going to be still on the starting line. That bike is almost to the finish line. All right. So now I will post, I believe. Yes.
Hey, you already got the brackets up that quick?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
It just looks a little funky, but it's instant. It just looks funky.
What's up, Brandon Campbell? Wally, how are you? Javier, what's going on? David, how are you?
So once again, I will be posting this to RCDRL Ocala, Florida. And when we get a little closer to the finals, I might do something on the home of RCDRL. Just kind of invite those folks in. But for now, we're going to go back to test and tune for a few seconds.
Okay.
I'll make an announcement here. Okay, guys, I just reposted the brackets. It's a big one, guys. Everybody's looks like they're racing out on this next side. This is where eliminations really start to happen. 3J will have the left lane. He'll go up against Rosalie Jr. Dominique, left lane, will go up against Alan Cryer in a good one. Jimmy will go up against Pedro. Jimmy, you'll be in the left lane. Pedro right. Tim, you'll have left lane. You'll go up against Tony Shield. Gordo, left lane. You'll go up against George Sr. And Bobby, back in the left lane. You'll face off against Ferdinand.
Drivers, the track is open for test and tune in 5 minutes. I need all drivers to the lanes, please, for their next round of racing.
Driver, watch the light.
Oh.
DJ has left the building. Hey Jay, what you doing, girl? Just shaking off the cobwebs, right?
Yeah, so tomorrow, too, you noticed I don't call out the times because this is test and tune. When these guys are testing and tuning, tomorrow during qualifying and elimination rounds, all times are called out.
Really?
They don't have a choice at all for qualifying. Now, during that, we'll have a small window of test and tune in the morning, usually about an hour and a half max. You know, max, yeah. About an hour and a half. I was going to say 2 hours, but in this market, I think it's an hour and a half. And but then we call up first round qualifying. Every class will get 2 rounds of qualifying other than all run bracket. And that's because they just had an hour and a half of test and tune. And all run bracket, it's just a matter of setting the field. There is no cutoff. Most of our classes, if we have 17, 18 cars, 17 and 18 is out. You got to qualify. That's what qualifying is all about. You got to make the field. Lately, due to whatever you want to call it, we have not had a full field. So everyone's been racing. If you don't qualify, you get 50% of your class fee back, though. Here you go. Driver, watch the light. So it makes it a little fair, you know.
That's awesome.
And what else? What else? Ooh, that car has an alignment issue. Needs to go see the Midas touch. Yeah. So then we'll roll into Q2, and we'll roll into our national anthem thereafter. We usually have a prayer, and then we go into eliminations at that point.
Awesome. Now, let me ask you a question. I don't know if it's still done or not, but I know a couple years ago on Sundays, y'all would have a place that would provide services.
Hold that thought. 1 second.
Okay.
Driver, watch the light. Sorry, anytime someone stage is up.
You're good?
Oh, it happened
bless her heart.
again. Crew chief. Where's the crew chief? No, I'm sorry, ask that question again.
I know a couple years ago, y'all had a place where on Sundays, if you came early enough, you could go to a service. Do y'all still offer that?
Yeah, so absolutely. We do that mainly at the national events,
Okay.
whether it be the Winter Nationals, and the Gator RC Nationals. And we do it also at the Super Nationals in Texas. A lot of those 3-day races. Well, Texas doesn't race on Sundays, but I figured, you know what? We're going to be out here on a Sunday. We're going to have a little church.
There you go.
And, some folks stay in their pits, and we play a little praise and worship music, and then we usually have the word. Sometimes we'll have a Racers for Christ, the RFC guys from the NHRA out here. And other times I'm led by the Holy Spirit to put on whatever he leads me to do. Yes, ma'am. They want to run. Okay, final. All right, we're gonna close the track after this run. We're gonna get to racing. I need all of our racers up here.
Where's the light?
There you go.
There we go.
You throttled it just fine. You get down there. That car will be ready to go tomorrow. Trust me. Chewy knows what he's doing. He's going to work on that car, and that car will be ready to go. But we're going back to bracket racing. All right, here we go. Next round of racing. We got a lot of racing. Who's up? Who was asking? Ferdinand? All right, Ferdinand is looking for Bobby. Bobby, let's go. There you go.
She's
We're gonna
like,
kick
come
things
on.
off with Bobby. Hey, she don't play. I need that sometimes. Look at that squirrel. Those pink purple dot balloons over there. All right, yep, you and him. You are in the left lane. He is in the right lane. Talk to me. Let's go, let's go. All bracket racers, need you to the lanes. 2 minutes, 2-minute clock, or we're going to send them. 2 minutes, bracket racers. Ferdinand, what's your dial-in, buddy? 131, copy that. Talk to me, Goose. 308, he's going to have to wait 10 minutes. I hope Ferdinand keep it in his lane. If not, we're going to have carnage.
Get the replay ready. This. I hope that bike stays in its lane. Drivers, watch the light. Can he catch him? Wow, that was a great drag race, actually. At the end of the track,
Dang.
83 thousandths of a second separated them, and Ferdinand moves on. 135 on a 131, 320 on a 308. That was just a good old drag race right there, guys.
That was awesome. What's up, Jamie Dwyer, Dennis Guzman?
And that's the beauty
house.
of
What's
bracket
going on?
racing. 135 and a 320 were only 83 thousandths of a second at the finish line. Great race. Negative, Ghost Rider. All right, next pair. So Ferdinand stays alive.
What's up, Alexander? How are you? Jonathan Diaz in the house. Edgardo.
All right, let's see.
Tony.
Alan is here. Where is Dominique? Dominique, you have 60 seconds. Dominique, 60 seconds. Rosalie, 3J. Jimmy and Pedro. Jimmy, is Pedro here? There he is. Where's Jimmy? Jimmy Jam. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Tim and Tony. I don't hear Tony, so he must have left the building. There you are. All right, so guys, you can come up since the two of you are here. Bring it around.
What lane do we have?
You have, sir,
one
the
down
right
middle?
lane.
The one down the middle, maybe?
The one down the middle.
What's up, Alan Cryer in the house? Shaw Daniels.
I'm sorry? I don't know. Sorry, guys. I keep smashing in
Oh, you're
this
good.
boom microphone.
Power Med, is JoJo back?
Put that on the camera. Put that on the camera. We have some real shy guys out here, I tell you.
Shine it up for you, baby.
We have a lot of fun.
Look
out here.
at that. Lord Jesus.
Got the he's promoting the red light syndrome out here. All right, so here we go. It's just real serious drag racing out here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Oh my
Tony's
God.
gonna dial in a what?
290.
290. 251, copy that. Thank you, sir. 251 in the left lane, 290 in the right lane. Oh my goodness. I love it. Drivers, watch the lights.
Woo! Good.
Great drag racing. Tony goes 290 on a 290, dead on his dial. He's convulsing up here. 250 on a 251 breakout over in the left lane. Alan Cryer now is here. So the thing with that, we got to get Tony back up here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right, Alan is over on the right side. Dominique left lane. How about it, Alan? Copy that. 262. 275 is hard to. It's hard to get back to serious. I don't know what's better, hearing a net laugh or watching that guy crack up out there.
I wish I had that ability to just be
We have a lot of fun out here.
that go-getter.
All right, here we go. 275 versus the 262. These guys are 1 and 2 in points in Super Street. Preview of tomorrow's final, maybe. Of course, tomorrow they'll be on a pro tree. Here we go. Drivers, watch the light. Nice side-by-side drag
Oh,
race.
good
And
run.
Alan Cryer by 30 foul takes the win. 271 on a 275. He broke out. 264 on a 262 for the consistent Alan Cryer. And he moves on to the next round.
I have to ask you, has Tony always had that personality? I love that.
100%.
Love it.
Yeah, when he's not here,
You missing it.
quiet.
You missing it?
It's quiet. It's
Yeah.
you know. And Tony, I know you're gonna go back and watch this, so You're a necessary evil.
All right, next pair. We're still looking for 3J and Jonathan Joyner Jr. We're also looking for Gordo and George Sr. All right, so let's bring out you. Whoever said I'm right here. See, I'm not used to doing the drag track portion of this show, so I'm kind of. Annette has her arms folded.
Did you see her look?
15-minute union break. What? That's tomorrow.
Did he say union break?
Yeah, we do that. 3J and Junior to the line, please. Junior, you're in right lane. 3J, you're in that other lane. How about it, 3J? 198. Copy that. How about it, Jay? 190? Almost a heads-up race there. We got a 198 versus a 190. Full tree action. Some cash on the line. Double elimination. These guys are still on the winner's side. But we're chopping away at the bracket. Alan Cryer has already advanced and will race the winner of this matchup right here. Drivers, watch the light. And it was a green light starting at the finish line. It is Jonathan Joyner going 2 flat on a 198. Takes out the 201 on a 90. And that was a reaction time win right there. Just a great old run. And Junior's car fell off by a little bit. It cost him, but he will move on to that loser's bracket and try to fight his way back in. So you'll see 3J and Alan Cryer a little bit later. Go ahead and start turning those cars around, guys. We have now and Gordo, George and Gordo. George, you are on in the right-hand lane. Gordo, left-hand side. How about the dial-ins, gentlemen? 220 over on the left side. 165 versus a 220.
It's so important to say those dial-ins at least 2 to 3 times because so often I'm listening to so many numbers throughout the day. Either I make a mistake or they just need to hear it, and then I need to have a lot of witnesses.
Yes. It's a reiteration.
Yes, and sometimes I accidentally switch them, stuff like that. Good to go.
Winner moves on, loser goes home. Drivers, watch the light. And it was a red light start, right lane, wins at 182 on a 165. He went 001 red. 1,000th of a second on the wrong side of that tree. Cost him. And he is out of competition. He'll return to test and tuning. So in the next round, it'll be George Sr. versus Ferdinand. Winner of that one will face Jorge Rosley Jr. So Dad can actually face his son again and try to get a little payback. Right now, it's Jimmy and Pedro. Pedro's here. Where's Jimmy?
Right here.
Okay, there we go. I need your dial-ins, guys.
260. 260.
260, copy that? Yeah. 149, I love the look he gave him. He's like, are you sure about that? Winner of this one will face off against the always shy and quiet Tony Shield. Drivers, watch the light. Oh, I think he got him, and he did. 156 on a 149. Cut an 025 reaction time to a 149 reaction time. So that was all done right there on the starting line. He was off the dial by more, but nailed the tree and took out the 262 on a 260.
Jimmy will face off against Tony Shield. Prepare to do battle. Dominique is waiting on the Jimmy and Tony Shield race to see who he'll face in the next round. George Jr. is waiting on his dad and Ferdinand's race. And then we have on the winner's side is Jonathan Joyner and Alan Cryer. Those two have faced off against each other for years. So back to test and tune. Ferdinand's already here, so George Sr., when you're ready. George Rosley Sr., when you're ready, your competition is here.
Your lane will be the right lane, sir. Watch it. Huh? No, but I just smiled because I pretended. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. You'll be here tomorrow? I learned a little Spanglish, but, you know. Oh, really? Grasshopper. You're right. She said that motorcycle looks like a grasshopper. Kinda. Kinda does.
Kind of does.
Kinda does. In a very delusional way.
I can kind of see it.
Kinda, you know. Doesn't look like a ladybug for sure.
Well,
Looks
no.
like more like a grasshopper. All right. I smell what you're stepping in. We caught a whip.
I smell what you're stepping in. I love that.
Where's your buddy been? Oh, big car? Oh, dig it. Oh, cool. Watch the light. Nice. That was a VXL right there, I think. Yeah, 194 at 63 miles an hour. Definitely that VXL Pro Mod X car. Oh, geez, he's back. Tony's back.
Oh, Lord.
Shaking his butt over there.
Oh, Lord.
We got to keep it PG. We got to keep it PG. At least he's not where the cameras are.
Oh, come on. You got to do that in front of the camera.
Got the,
Do you with the...
With a nose on it? I think I
No,
got it.
I'm talking about on the nose on the butt.
Oh, I don't know if I got him out there dancing with a nose on him.
It'll be there.
you're here to race, right?
Even when you
wait,
bend
he's
over?
Here to race too. Hold on a second. All right, guys, I need your dial-ins. All right, they are ready to go. All right, so this is George Sr. and Ferdinand. I need your dial-ins, gentlemen.
170.
170 on the left side. The 134, copy that. So 134 versus a 170. Drivers, on your mark. They're getting closer to see who will get back to the winner's side. Ferdinand, he's not ready yet. Okay, here we go. Drivers, watch the lights. Oh, another close race and a double breakout, but he was closer. 133 on a 134 takes out the 163 on a 170, so he breaks out by a bunch. Ferdinand remains live. George is on the trailer. Ferdinand will have to face his son in the next round. Dominique is waiting on Jimmy and Tony. Where's Jimmy and Tony?
We know where Tony's
That's my
at.
Jimmy boy. Is that my Jimmy boy?
Where's Jimmy Jam? He's at 5 minutes? Yeah, he's turning that car around. Yeah, you have an outlaw car. Yeah, he's got to turn it around. Just know that we're waiting on you, that's all. We don't want to burn anybody down.
Patiently.
3J and Alan Cryer, however, it's been at least 5 minutes. So track is open for test and tune. Ferdinand will be back to face off against Jorge Rosley Jr. Again, Dominique Papa is waiting on the winner of the Jimmy and Tony show. And Alan Cryer and Jonathan Joyner, the only two remaining on the winner's bracket side. All right, guys. So, let me ask y'all some questions for a
Okay,
second.
go ahead.
Your motivation. Why do y'all do this?
Okay, well, I've kind of gone over this a little bit, but we have 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't like them, so you come on.
One of them's married and out of the house.
Okay.
The other one's 22, and she really wants to be out of the house, but she currently is in school. So the deal is she can stay at the house as long as she stays in school.
I gotta adopt that one. Joshua, are you listening?
So if they decide they want to work, you know, blah blah blah, well, time to fly the roost.
Gotcha.
So
You guys
anyway,
have adult kids, and it's time to
yes,
do things that you enjoy. I'm sorry, continue.
you're good. So anyway, me and Richie, he used to be into airplanes and helicopters.
or-
Yes.
okay.
RC. So we used to video that, and we got into that. And then, like I was telling you, we got into RC drag racing when we saw Grant Hobby Vids. And if y'all have not checked them out on YouTube, Grant Hobby Vids. Check them out. Great YouTube channel. And plus Power Mad. Check him out as well on YouTube. But anyway, we got into watching his videos, and Richie really got into the RC hobby. So he started racing, and then there was a little accident, and I won't go into that on the live. Everybody pretty much knows what happened.
I don't know what I know. Just kidding. It's fine.
Foot got ran over. That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Ouch.
Mine.
See, I didn't know.
So anyway, I had been videoing, and he had been helping me video, and he would do the editing and stuff of that nature. So we just really got into that, and we did that for a while, and then we were like, you know, why not go live? And when we started traveling, we proved to ourselves that we could travel all over the place when we went to the King of Streets. He let me know on Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock that he wanted to go to King of Streets the following day.
I don't know what that.
So,
Spontaneous.
so,
At its finest.
so we got literally a
Or
flight
spontaneity, I should say.
and hotel that night.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
We're back to racing.
Okay. Awesome.
All
All right.
We're going to continue that
All right. Sweet.
history lesson. I love the history and why people do what they do. All right, so here we are.
All right.
Gentlemen, the last 2 on the winner's side of the bracket. What you got? Your lane is the opposite of Jonathan Joyner.
Really?
So how I bought that time.
How you
See how
know
I
that?
bought that time?
Good to
You're
know.
in the right lane, and he is in the left lane.
One starts at one end, one starts to the other, and whoever gets to the center first wins.
There you go. All right, how about some dial-ins, gentlemen?
Many smart people here.
264, copy that.
I like that. The opposite of his lane. Shut up.
199, copy that. All right, left lane 199, right lane 264, and we got a couple of bracket masters up here. So there's only 4 left because we're waiting on these guys. Yeah.
Car. Here we go.
Drivers, watch the light. And a very rare mistake out of that Alan Cryer camp. He went 0-12 red, ran 268 on a 264, but it's not over for him yet. But 3J, Jonathan Joyner advances without defeat. So he still has that credit in the bank. He went 2 flat on a 199 and an 032 reaction time. That's a heck of a package as he continues the dominance that he displayed at the Clash.
This is Celso right now, and he's going to make a quick test run. Celso, watch the light. Oh, nope, you're not in, buddy.
That looks like a fast car.
You know, it's funny. You don't know sometimes if that's a Pro Mod or a Pro Mod X, which is the VXL system, or a one-cell Pro Stocker. Watch the light. looks like VXL. So that was VXL. All right, so Jimmy Jam is in the house now. Got to give those guys time to turn those cars around.
Now, what was that? You said the Pro Mod VXL. What was it?
Yeah, so there's a Pro Mod X.
Is that the new class that you came out with?
That's that new class that
Okay.
did so well at the beginning of the season, and it just kind of faded for various reasons. There were some gear, not discrepancies, but obviously Sidewinders had a huge advantage over inline, and GFRP only made the inline. DRC made both, and you know, it was just, I think it was an unfortunate thing. I think it was a great idea, the Pro Mod X program, and it unfortunately has faded. Not so much here, but in Texas, it's all but dead. But I am the points leader for the record, and I might win my first
remember
market.
you when you first brought it out and everything. You were super excited. You were like, "I'm going to race in this one."
Yes, and Jimmy, you are in the left lane. Wait a minute. Am I looking at the right one? Jimmy. Oh, yeah, there you are. No, you're not. You're the shy guy. You're in the right lane. Left lane. Yes, sir. I need your dial-ins, gentlemen.
I thought you were calling Tony shy. I was about to go, "Whoa."
You said 154?
Yes.
Over on the left side. 154. How about it, Tony?
287.
Uh-oh.
287. Can you zoom in on that?
He is. Oh, look at him bending over.
154 versus a 287. $260 will be on the line eventually. Right now, we got a great comedy show for you. I sent this to my family. All my first cousins are watching. Probably their first RCDRL experience. Like, that's why he travels so much. All right, guys, good luck. Watch the lights. Oh, and kaboom on the big end. Would have won had it not been for that, because you broke out 286 on a 287, but you do win.
Supa says, "Let's go, Jimmy Zabadil Petrie."
It's the rabbit foot.
Jimmy
Jonathan
was
Diaz,
on a pass
what's going
right
on?
there, and that car just went stage left. But check out that 006 reaction time out of Tony. Tony is in it to get back to that winner's bracket. Dominique and Tony now. Turn your cars around, guys, as soon as you can. Dominique and Tony. Ferdinand will face off against Junior. Ferdinand is here. Jorge Rosley Jr. Ferdinand is here.
Me right or left?
You will be in the left lane this time. Left lane, yes, sir. And there's Junior here. So here we go. We got a race coming up for you guys right now. Jonathan, you will have to wait till everybody is finished over on the runner-up bracket side. Gentlemen, need your dial-ins.
Michael, he has lane choice. He's faster than us, ain't it? That's not a lane choice.
It's not a lane choice thing. It's a program, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
different. Hey. But I'm out though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 losses and you're out. That was good. That was good. I would say it's the weather that brings in all the humor and laughter and fun, but nah, these guys are like this most of the time.
That is awesome. That's what I enjoy, is the family atmosphere and the friends.
I do too. So 198, you said? 199. See, that's why I always ask once or twice. All right, how about it, Ferdinand? 135. 135 versus a 199. Drivers, line them up. Heads up at the big end of the track. They're coming at you fast. Drivers. Oh, watch the lights.
Cross the center line, and Junior will move on. And he will face the winner of Dominique and Tony a little bit later. I know those guys just raced. So who's here? Oh, Dominique is here. And Tony just raced. So Tony, turn your car around as quickly as you can. Dominique and George Jr. The winner of Dominique and Tony will face George Jr. The winner of that will face Alan Cryer. Jonathan Joyner is waiting. What'd you say, Jonathan? He said, I'm just waiting for all them losers. Ooh!
Dang!
Jonathan, shame on you. So, the track is open other than for... Okay, good. Here comes Tony. Awesome.
Oh, Lord.
This will set the field. Getting closer to kind of a semi. These double elimination things just really look crazy on paper. But here comes the always quiet and shy Tony Shield. Dominique, you're in the left lane. Tony in the right. Wait, let these guys go real quick, bro. I'm sorry. In case you hit something, because they're part of the active race. Just let them go and go right behind them. Go ahead.
286.
286. 276. This is where we start usually dipping the front of this thing. That sun is coming around us. But
286 to a 276, is that right?
276 on the left side, 286 on the right side. Drivers, watch the light.
Oh,
Unfortunate
Tony.
disqualification for Tony. He did the trifecta. Red lit, hit the wall, and took out the center stripe.
My rabbit's foot didn't work that time.
276 on a 276. Dominique Papa goes dead on his dial. Great driving job. I think we're going to miss that guy a little bit. You know?
Yes.
The jury is out on that.
I was worried about that, the red nose where it was going.
That's exactly right. All right, so we're open for test and tune. Let's get that track fixed up there as quickly as we
Tony.
can.
How are you? Tony Ariano in the house.
Tony, what's going on, baby boy? It was great to finally meet him.
Did you finally meet him?
I finally met him in Las Vegas. Great guy. He comments on all of my lives, sometimes even when I'm at the farm. Great guy, man. He's very supportive of the sport, and I may have met him someplace else, but it was the first time I really put like a name with the face and so on. So great guy.
He is very, very good guy. Yeah. I like him a lot.
Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing about being in a position that I am at these races when I'm working them is I don't really have a lot of time to break bread or really get to know the guys. But from what I gathered, yeah, absolutely. Great guy. No, not yet. Keep trying. Spin it. Flip it. Rub it down. There you go. Oh, no, we had it. No. There you go, right there. Stay right there the rest of the race. There you go. All right, we're good. We're going to go back to a quick test in tune while these guys turn their cars around. And there's the lineup. Again, 3J is just waiting. He's in the holding pattern right now, as we call in the airline biz. Dominique will be in the left lane, and Jorge Rosley Jr. will be in the right lane. The winner of that will take on Alan Cryer to earn the right to race Jonathan Jr. Jonathan Joyner.
3J
in the final. If you beat Jonathan, you got to race him again because he's undefeated. Watch the light.
Ooh.
Car was on a move and then just
broke loose on that side. Got a little too close. The groove is really in the, in that center of the track. When you run the outside, you run the risk of, hitting rocks and pebbles. And we got these acorns falling. You don't know what's out there, and that will disturb a car in a minute.
When they hit the wall, I say a small little prayer that the car doesn't get destroyed.
Well, at least they don't need care flight. But yes, definitely, these parts manufacturers like Drag Race Concepts and GFRP, they might actually like that every now and then. You never know, But, it was good to see. Speaking of that, Ken Loopy was up there as well. It's good to see him in Las Vegas. Hadn't seen him in a little while. He used to travel to a lot of our big events, especially the U.S. Super Nationals. He was always there for a while there. Drivers. Oh, wait, that car. It's doing loops. Driving test. Drivers, watch the light.
How'd you know what I was thinking?
It kind of looked like, right? Oh, she left the building again, but that's not a bad parking spot right there, girl.
Very good.
Good way to leave the building. There you go. Go ahead and share that with her.
That's exactly what I was thinking there.
Did I do that math right? Was it 260? 260? Is that? Yeah. I just kind of. I think it's
Oh.
260.
Divided by 2.
No.
Oh, okay.
The winner. Who gets what? Here we go, drivers. Watch the light. That's not a good number. That's 80-20, so 260. Am I on? I'm sorry, I'm on this thing. So yeah, the winner will get 200.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Winner gets 200. Runner up gets 60. I always pull towards us. Always towards us. Always to the handsome face. Oh, the pretty girl. I'm sorry, pretty girl. We see your Facebook. We know you're pretty.
She's like,
that.
I am.
I like that. Hey, look. God bless you. There you go.
Love that.
Yeah. She said, I am.
She's like,
I'm not blind.
I didn't know it.
I know it. If your mom is watching, she says, "Ay." Oh, I know. It.
Oh God.
Watch the light. Guys are flying out here. 150 with a 0, 94.
She's like, she gave birth to me. She knows.
Right. I had a privilege of meeting her mom, and she's just so fancy. She had her cute little diamond-studded hats on and her nice little flashy clothes. Met her in the airport once. It was great. All right, let's see where we're at.
BB Fast. Tony Ariano.
BB Fast.
So, Mike, when's your next race that you're race directing or racing in?
What's today? Tomorrow.
Well, I mean, obviously.
December 7th is the finals. It's the Texas Championship race, and there's still a few classes that are up for grabs. It's going to come down to the wire, so I'm really looking forward to that, December 7th. And then December 14th, we'll be right back here again for the semifinals. It'll be those are unnamed races yet. We're still working on those. I think it's called the Jingle Jam. One of those is the Jingle Jam. And we will. Looks like a couple of Pro Street guys Pro Light guys are coming up here. So yeah, December 7th and then December 14th, And we have December, I guess it's 21st, as a rain out makeup for one of those, if at all. And then we'll break for Christmas and come back for the Florida Finals January 12th, if I'm not mistaken. And then that'll close out the 2024 championship points season. Drivers, watch the light. Did that make sense? I wasn't paying attention to myself.
No, that made sense. You good?
All right. So the track's been hit again. You guys are picking on this track, man. Watch nobody hits it tomorrow. Everything's going to be perfect tomorrow. Watch. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, racers that are in the bracket race. Let's see where we're at. And that's actually for George and Dominique. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yes, we're good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thought somebody was
whistling
at Tony or something. They were checking him out.
Hey, hey, hey. Give you battery? Okay.
How's the feed? Everything's good?
Yep.
Everything's
So far.
awesome. Good. Yes, sir. Testing. Yeah, this is the first for me to be mic'd up, talking to you,
How are you
and
enjoying
calling a
it?
race at the same time. I'm actually liking it because, so I have ADHD, right? So I'm most comfortable doing at least 3 things at a time.
Amen.
You know? So here we go. Driver, full tree, watch the lights.
See, Richie is not happy unless everything is stressed out.
All right, anybody has a brick? Let's put some bricks up there. All right, so, you said he's not happy if he's stressed.
Until he's stressed out. And then he's like, all right, he's good.
They gotta stand down there and wait.
You have a baseball bat up there. Anybody gets close to it.
If his phone ain't ringing, he ain't happy.
Oh, my goodness. So, funny story. My family would, anyone that's friends with me or whatever, my phone rings all the time. Most of the time, it's RCDRL related. It just is. No, on both of those. So finish line is still down, so spin that one, please. And the other one's down in both lanes. Now we have one of each, so we need to spin them. No. ET is still down, mile an hour still down. Kind of move it forward and backward. There you go. ET is good, so that last one is good, but speed is not good. Yeah, that's speed right there. Speed is not good in either lane. There you go. Write it down. Take a picture of it. Perfect. All right. So where were we? I'm sorry.
Well, we were talking about anxiety and stress.
Yeah. ADHD and all that other kind of good stuff. So, yeah, this is actually kind of neat. This is right up my alley. But I'm used to picking on Annette a little bit more. That sunset, she made sure she moved away from us. So, doesn't want that sun to hit that pretty face, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, it's different things that are different strokes for different folks, I guess. And some people thrive under pressure. It sounds like your husband does, and that's kind of what I have, do. Especially those big races like the Gator RC Nationals and the U.S. Super Nationals, the Cajun Nationals. I wish I could bring that back to Louisiana. I really do. It's just not the right time right now, and I hope either sometime in 2025, 2026, we could bring back the Gators. I mean, the Cajuns. It was a special race to me. Mm-hmm. I remember going to the Cajun Nationals on the NHRA side. I think it was in the 70s when I was a little kid. And so, and just my heritage being from, Southeast Louisiana, most of my family is still there to this day. It's just a special place, and it's a special race. It's pretty cool stuff. So.
Now, once again, on Facebook, where can they follow along to see all about your races, the RCDRL?
So mainly, it's called the home of the RCDRL. And I believe it even says like the home of, it says the home of the RCDRL. That is our main page. Yes, it's leans towards Texas because we're headquartered out of Texas, whereas Ocala has its own page, RCDRL Ocala, Florida. We also have RCDRL Florida that was just set up wrong because I'm old and I don't know what I was doing. And it was a very successful page, but like you couldn't share it, I think. Driver, watch the light.
Oh, so you had it as a private page.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it was private, and so sorry, I was gonna
You're good.
talk to her, but yeah, it was private, and it grew really fast, but people couldn't share it, and then once so many people are in it, you can't change the rules of the page. So in order to not confuse it, we just created, because we're in Ocala, Florida, we just made it Ocala, and it just hasn't seemed to have caught on as quick as the RCDRL Florida page, but so we try to update both of them. You know, if we're running live, we make sure that both sides are live because there's different people. I want to say 2/3 of the people have sort of joined both, you know, but there's still that third that's still out there wondering what happened to the RCDRL.
Now, this might be my bad, but are you and Brooks still doing like race recaps and stuff of that nature?
Totally Brooks' fault.
I was just wondering.
No, I'm just kidding. It's both of us. We lead very busy lives, and you know, you said something earlier. Sometimes it's hard to continue to talk about things that you talked about already. And
Yes.
you talked about.
Yes.
You know, I would like to say I had a very successful podcast show that we only went live for the first few minutes, and then you had to break away or something like that. But it was a great podcast show. We had the Miller family. I would bring on other members all the time. They were like my co-hosts. But at one point, after a few years of doing that, and it was weekly at a recording studio. It was a really cool place called the Fishbowl Radio Network. What's up? Who face who? Is that? You have Dominique. We're waiting on you and Dominique. And Dominique is on his way. Dominique will be in the left lane. Jorge in the right lane. They just keep disturbing us. It's
No.
trying to get to know each other. A little better.
It's like there's a race or something, you know?
This is, you know, is this not social hour yet? Come on. Well, no, this one is Dominique's here. All right, Dominique, how about that dial-in, buddy? He's like, I'm innocent. I was at a family barbecue.
Ooh, don't say barbecue now.
274. You like that number? I mean, are you sure? All right, I like that. Okay. He's a self-assured man right there. 199. All right, Billy D, 199. All right, 199 for Jorge Rosley Jr., 274 for Dominique Papa. And we are back to racing here, folks. Winner will face off against Alan Cryer. Exactly. Oh, yes. Thank you. Got my spy next to me. She's my translator. Nice talking smack in Spanish.
Oh, Lord.
All right, here we go. Drivers, watch the light. Nice side-by-side drag race, and it goes to Dominique Papa with the fist pump and another dead on dial. 274 and a 274 for Dominique Papa. Junior goes 203 on a 199. In most cases, he would have won that race, had an 081 light to his 101, but Dominique, give me some fist pump there, Dominique. Dead on his dial for the second race in a row. Check that car for a photo cell. It doesn't sound right.
Jesse Kinder says, looks like fun. Eric Perez
So,
says,
Dominique, you're going to turn that
see
car
you guys
right
tomorrow.
around
Awesome.
and face Alan Cryer. The winner of that will face Jonathan Joyner for the money. Oh, they're saying it's time to go.
Michael Gonzalez, what's going on? Alan, how are you?
Oh, yeah. No, we're almost to finals. It's semifinals. So, guys, this is the semifinals. There's 3 drivers left. Alan Cryer will be in the left lane. Dominique in the right lane. We got to give Dominique 5 minutes from the time he gets to his pit area. Meanwhile, somebody needs to start waking up Jonathan Joyner.
You're probably snoozing over there. Is it time?
I'm telling you, he's won every round, and so, hey, he's laid back, chilling the way he chills. That's one pretty cool laid back guy. That guy.
Yes, he is. He said he was here to have a good time.
You know, and that's what it's all about. You know, some guys, I mean, we want people to be competitive. We want people to care, you know, but do it in grace. Okay, bro. All right. Take care, man. Thanks for coming out. Driver, watch the light. Whoa, something went flying in the air. Look like
That
clutch
car
dust on
is
the big
gone.
end. Yeah, really. It is on I-75. See how quiet he gets out here when
Yes.
Tony goes to sleep? Look at him, he's napping over there.
Is he napping?
No, he probably
Okay.
not. Well, then again,
I don't know. That head is down a
kinda
little
looks
further.
like it's bobbing a little bit. His 5-hour energy drink then ran out.
I think he might be.
Can we zoom in on that?
Actually, we could.
Drool coming down his face.
Somebody go, Tony.
Hey, watch the lights.
Oh, good.
We don't want to wake up Tony, so we're going to start whispering. He's really sleepy. I think he danced so much. Somebody change his No, don't change his batteries.
He's not the Energizer Bunny anymore.
No. His battery's dumped on the big end.
Oh, there we go. We got movement.
We do have movement. All right. Check the pulse. My goodness. Maybe so. Checking his fan mail over there. You should have plenty of them.
Of course, that might be the move like I tried in the car
Right?
this morning coming down here.
I'm telling you.
He's older like we are, so you know.
Yeah, we're down to the. So it's Alan and Dominique face off each other, and then they race Jonathan. If Jonathan wins, it's over. If one of these beat Jonathan, then they have to go another 5 minutes. So yeah, we are getting close, but he has about 3 minutes to go. Yeah.
It's the final countdown.
It's the final countdown, is right, because that sun is about to set. We're going to have a long day tomorrow.
Sorry.
So Alan and Dominique, you got about 3 minutes. Alan said he's ready to go. About 3 minutes left on the clock for Dominique.
So, Mike.
Yes, ma'am.
How would you pronounce his name? Come on.
Turn it upside down. Let's see what happens.
What's up, Tyler? What's up, Brian? On your ass racing.
That's what I got out of that. I wasn't about to say that. I like that. On your ass, Brady.
Mike.
What up? What up? Oh, man. Tyler Armstrong. Alan. I believe Alan was in, I think Alan was over in Vegas as well. Through a big group of guys from Hawaii. The most pleasant people to be around. And I kid you not. I mean, they were all so competitive, but yet had a spirit about themselves that were
Friendly
just
and outgoing.
Friendly, peaceful. Oh, man. Makes me want to go to that race that's
You want to go.
out there.
South Pacific
I
Nationals.
think it's like the April 14th
Yes.
or something like that.
You ought to go.
Yeah, because we moved our gators for that race. We don't want to step on any. And I'm like,
Toes.
you know what? Even though it's kind of two different worlds, but I just, I'm like.
It's still respect.
Exactly. It's all about that type of respect. Absolutely. Because we haven't put it on paper yet. So that was cool. Sorry. I didn't want her to hit anything. Andy, what's up, baby? You didn't hear me. All right, y'all ready? All right. Here we go. Alan, need you dial in. 259. 272. Okay, so here's the tail of the tape. Winner goes to the money round.
However, to win it all, they'll have to beat Jonathan Joyner twice. Left lane, 259. Right lane, 272. Dominique is in. Allen's in. Watch the light. Green light starts.
Wow,
at the finish
good
line.
race.
It is Allen 259 on a 259. Your car slowed 282 on a 272. Maybe it was turned around too many times without topping it off. Yep. Did not adjust that dial-in time, and batteries kind of dumped on him a little bit. It's Alan Cryer going up against his buddy and nemesis, Jonathan Joyner, in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, gentlemen. Jonathan Joyner now knows who he will face in the money round. Winner, $200. Runner-up, $60 unless there's an agreement amongst the racers.
Is that better?
We're going to stay out of that.
Oh.
Track is back open for test and tune. Time I used to foot race these little youngsters, but I don't do that anymore.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
We are going to step away for about 3 minutes.
All right. That'll work.
You can talk all you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, don't tell me that. I like
You,
talking.
hey.
I'm shy. You know, I don't like talking.
Oh, come on now.
Cool.
I do want to talk later on about
Mosquitoes. You don't want to talk about mosquitoes. Right? That was a
no,
mosquito one.
mosquitoes suck.
Yes. They do. But I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
But I do want to talk more about RCDRL.
Sure. Absolutely.
I thought you might be interested in that one.
I probably will be.
Okay.
You know, I may be able to answer your questions.
Power
I know a guy.
Power Mad did have a question. I think it was Power Mad that asked, "Is JoJo back now or?"
No, so JoJo retired.
Okay.
And we have the lovely Annette Cruz, who happened to be in the wrong place at the right time.
Bless her.
Because
Bless her.
we put our claws into her, and we're holding on to her. She's amazing. She's one of the most
Them
pleasant
eyes.
stat girls. She's got a great smile. And but she, you know what? She focuses on the job and the task at hand when it's not a Saturday. Right now, she's laughing at all of us. But when it's on race day, she just kind of focuses, and we get it done. We make a great team. And like I said, for the Gators last year, we weren't expecting 230 entries in like 12 classes, and she was able to keep up. She was like, no, I don't need any help.
You did awesome.
Yeah. So at that point, I knew that she was ready. Like, she earned her stripes.
she did her time.
Because I was sweating. I'm like, oh my God. When I was at registration time, we just kept registering more and more and more. I'm like, we don't have a certified stat girl. She was still in training, and she rocked it out. She rocked it out. I got.
You did great.
Yeah.
But I'm
Still got
fixing to
some
go use the
scars.
bathroom right
Yep.
quick,
You guys
and I'll be
go
right
ahead.
back.
All right, copy that. We'll be good. All right, guys. So yeah, right now we are still in just a little bit of test and tuning. You got DJ Blanco on the starting line right now. Her dad Andy's just sitting there watching her race program. And Celso, it looks like, to be lining up, but we're going to send her down on a single, it looks like. Especially with the trouble that car has been giving her. We want to make sure. Celso, I'm sending her on a single, buddy. Let her run down a single. She's been having some issues. All right, here we go. Driver, watch the light. There we go. Still a little bit of challenge. She normally doesn't have any issues getting down the track, but that she's been having. Ouch. That she's been having. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh my gosh. I tried to see something. There we go. Celso. So yeah, guys, tomorrow morning, I'm not sure exactly when we're scheduled to go live tomorrow, but please tune in tomorrow, and you're going to see a much more organized race day. This is always fun. as we add a little bit of energy to test and tune. You know, test and tune can be redundant and boring, so that's why we throw in these cash money double elimination bracket days out here, and it spices it up a little bit, gives these guys a little something to be out for, and you know, it kind of like today, the winner will make $200, runner up $60, unless there's an agreement amongst the racers. So. Is that wheelie bar too low, buddy? That wheelie bar looks awful low. Looks like you got training wheels. You almost took out my timing system. Okay, so here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Back to racing. This potentially is the final. 3J wins. It's over now. Allen wins, goes to another final. Yes, 3J is in the left lane, Allen in the right lane. How about your dial-ins, gentlemen?
Biggie Paul back on here.
I don't know Biggie Paul.
You haven't met Biggie? Oh.
264. 190 and 99. Okay, sorry. All right, 199 versus a 264. Yes, of course we know Biggie Paul. Everybody knows.
Oh,
Biggie.
I was about to say, really?
Biggie was a big help at last year's Gator RC Nationals. I'm forever grateful. Ran into a little snafu, and he helped save the day.
Awesome.
All right, 199 versus the 264. Drivers, good luck. Watch the light. Green light starts, and at the finish line, this one will go to a double final. 264 on a 264. Takes out the 2 flat on a 199. Wow, margin of victory, 42 thousandths of a second. Turn them around and let's play again.
Skylar Holt, what's going on? Brian
Allen,
Robinson.
you will be in the left lane. 3J in the right lane for the money. They switch lanes and do it again. 5 minutes or less, guys. Once you get back to the pit, the clock will start.
Biggie Paul says, yo, yo, yo.
Who said they want to leave? Who was that? Was that you? I know, it's time. It's almost, well, gosh, you know, I ate. Did y'all ever eat?
Okay.
I saw some McDonald's cups here.
Yes.
Very
We had we had McDonald's. We had breakfast. We had the McGriddle, you know, that real healthy sandwich. Right.
I dig it.
Yeah. And a Coca-Cola, you know, the health.
Doesn't get any better than that. I hope my daughter's not watching. She's a nutritionist. Honey, that was not me. I did not have McDonald's. Oh, my goodness.
But we were talking about the fact that we do like apples, if that helps.
Apples? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we had some bananas and some watermelon out here this morning. That's one thing about Annette. She takes care of the president. I mean, but then we started having all these fruit things. She started taking care of anybody who knew that she had extra containers of fruit. In the heat of the summer, she was passing out fruit. People were so appreciative, and we all appreciate her so much for that. I mean, she'll call me up, hey, da-da-da-da, I know you're flying in. What can I get you? I'm like, wow, you know.
Well, that's super duper nice of her.
But she's always asking for a raise, though, see?
Oh, she's always asking for a raise.
She don't even know what we're talking about. We're giving you all the
She's
praise.
like,
We're giving you praise because you take care of the president and you take care of other people. She gets all of that stuff over there and she hands it out. You know how much you hate when I talk about you on the mic? Well, I'm doing that now. But I'm giving you praise. Look, now she's getting serious. I'm going to shut up.
She on the screen now.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh, is she? Okay, good. I was going to move it over there. I was going to put it right in her face. She's wanted.
She's wanted.
FBI's most wanted. But no, on this series, you know, we got to give credit where credit is due. She's
Amen.
She's one of the only people that has never raced, and she's always out here working. And so we appreciate that.
So you never raced?
We tried. So the last, 2 races ago when I was here, I just knew she was going to do it. She was in the vicinity of the starting line. They had some cars that were available, and she looked at me. You know how she looks at me, right?
Uh-huh.
And she cut those eyes, and other guys tried to get in. Come on, just make a pass. It was a Saturday. We're about to close up, and
It wasn't
negative.
happening. Well,
She said, read the back of my shirt. It says that girl.
I feel her. I was made to race one race. Never again. Never again.
We actually created new racers by having a mandatory Mother's Day race. It was a makeup race that happened to fall on Mother's Day, and all the moms, and I think it was like single ladies too, and 2 of them got hooked.
Really?
I kid you not. 2 of them got hooked and raced for at least that rest of that season, and then another season, and and like COVID,
Then life
something
happens.
happened, life happens or whatever, having kids and stuff like that.
God, can you imagine?
We get in all kind of trouble.
What's up, Mike McCutcheon?
That's okay. We're about done, so we can leave
Daniel.
that one. Hey DJ, what's up with your racing program? Another one that just looked at me up and down like I was short. I'm too nice. She's Puerto Rican. That's what Annette just said. You guys didn't catch that. Annette said she's Puerto Rican. She cut you. She cut you. Oh man. Amanda Sama. Oh, that boxer from last night. Amanda what? Serrano. Serrano.
That was a
She
good
really
fight.
won that fight. She won that fight, in my opinion.
She did.
She really, and the crowd, like everybody knew it, man. It was really.
Ready? What's the light?
I was happy to see the. I don't like to ever hear of a fighter being booed, but when it's obvious like that, and a girl fought her heart out, her eye was so damaged, and she kept fighting. When they said, "Do you want to continue?" She didn't even understand the question at first. She's like,
No.
And then eventually she's like, "Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm here for." And she kept getting head butted. The other fighter, something Kelly or something like that.
Tyler
Kelly Taylor. I don't know. She known for head butting and stuff like that, and it was a tough one. And then the one there was a draw, but that was a good fight as well. I was a little disappointed, of course, in the main event, but it was weird. It was. Tyson came out looking very stiff and tired. When he was walking out, I was like, whoa, where's the energy? But
Okay.
he's 58. but
He's
still.
He's 58. He was wearing a brace on his knee.
I know, it's cold-blooded.
How about the booty shot?
And did you enjoy the booty shot?
No. I was eating. I had to throw my
Did you
food
see the
away.
booty shot?
That was the most awkward time that happened. He was kissing his head to the son. He was like, kiss on the head, love you, son. Then he walked away.
He walked away.
That's kind of a touch of money. Oh, is that what?
I can't wait for all the memes to start.
Oh,
up with
honey,
that.
if you have not checked out Facebook,
I have
Facebook
not.
is loaded
You're
with them
kidding.
already.
Oh, wow.
Mike
Very
Tyson's butt is all over
Very
Facebook.
talented folks out there in the world. I know I haven't, I got in late last night, pretty much watched the fight and quick. I didn't even watch the post-fight interviews, and I quickly went to bed right away because I knew I had to be here so early next morning. But
I feel you.
yeah, I didn't even watch it. I was pretty disappointed in that main event, but the ladies fought their hearts out. Regardless, it was a good fight for sure, but Amanda should have been awarded the win. Yeah,
Now, I will say,
in my opinion,
yes,
my humble opinion.
Paul did show respect
Absolutely.
to Mike Tyson.
Absolutely. No. Yeah, so I was just disappointed in the lack of
Energy?
in
Yes.
the fight. But yeah, that was still
When
it is
when
what
he
it
bowed
is.
to him, that was pretty cool.
That was. No, that's right. Yeah, nothing really. I'm not taking anything away from Paul at all. I mean, I think he could have probably done a lot more damage, honestly.
Yeah,
Honestly. Oh,
I think
we're
he
here?
held back.
Oh, we're here.
Oh, here we go.
We're here. All right, let's go back to. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the final of the finals.
They're going to switch lanes, give us new dial-ins. They're allowed to do that. 259 over on the left side. 2 flat. For Jonathan Joyner, 3J.
All right,
over
who's
on
everybody
the
like?
right side. So, here we go. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the money. Even Garlits is watching on the big end. Got some binoculars. I think that's his truck parked up there.
Again, we got 3J on the right, Ellen Cryer on the left.
Watch the lights. Nice side by that. Something happened to Allen's car. No, it didn't fall off. His lights did. Perfect reaction time for Jonathan Joyner. 000 goes 201 on a 2 flat. Alan Cryer's going to hate that time slip. He went dead on with a 2. He dialed in a 259. He goes 259.2 at 66 miles an hour. And gentlemen, can you come right back up here for go get your cars? We're going to take your pictures, hand you a little cash, and the race is in the books. Jonathan Joyner, look who woke up, is your winner. Let me have that. There you go. There's their time slip, in case you wanted to check it out. All right.
When it was happening, I thought my car fell over.
Let's see. Dial-in was a 2.59 and a straight 2. And daggone, 0.0008 reaction time. 0.14 for
picture between them like this.
mid AT, 1.3
In
to
between
1.8, 66.5 to a 68.3. ET 2.59 to a
You're gonna be
2.01.
in the picture. I'm gonna take the picture. Yeah. Hey guys, can you stand where the track is in
What's
your
up,
background?
Stephen
We're
Osby?
gonna take your picture. She's gonna, because you organized this whole thing.
Look at that look.
Get right in the middle. She's gonna have $200 in one hand and $60 in the other.
Smile.
Oh, that's a great shot. 1, 2, 3. She looks like she wants to kill me. I like it. All right. she never takes pictures. I'm trying to get her out of her shell, you know?
She looks
Good
like
job,
she wants
girl.
to
Good job.
knock
Good
you
job.
out.
Yes. All right, so I'll post the final bracket. There we go.
That's funny.
There's the finals right here. Here we go.
Did you hear her?
All right, guys, watch the. Oh, no, not yet. And so we're gonna close out test and tune here. We're gonna start cleaning things up. Oh, that's Jenny. She's waving to you. Watch the lights. All right, so I'm gonna post that and post their picture.
So we're done for today?
We are done for the most part. We're going to start wrapping things up here. I want to thank you guys once again for being online, and I want to thank you guys for coming out. I'm sorry, for coming out and live streaming this online for us, and I can't wait for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be exciting.
Main show tomorrow.
We're happy.
The big show. So, yeah.
Everybody stay tuned. Get them notifications ready because we will be going live tomorrow morning. Be on the lookout. What time's racing start?
So
Test and
racing,
tune
so
and
test
all
and
that.
tune should be around 8:30 to 10.
Okay.
And then right at around 10:30, no later than 11 o'clock. And if it's 11 o'clock, then there's some type of challenge going on, whether it be precipitation or, you know, God forbid, something wrong with the timing system or something like that. We don't predict any of those things happening. So we should start qualifying around 10:30.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Thank you again for having us out here. We do appreciate it very much, Mike.
It is absolutely our pleasure, my pleasure, and the rest of us. I'm sure I speak for everyone out here when I say thank you, guys.
Thank you. I'm going to leave y'all like I always leave y'all. Just remember to stay true to yourself, stay true to the hobby, keep doing you, block the hate, don't spread it, and y'all have a great night, and we love y'all, and we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Bye, y'all.